Okay, hello. Okay, it works now. How's it going, boys? Welcome back. Yo, it's a bit of a slow start, but we are here. And we're gonna give it a shot. I don't think I'm in for the first boss though, which is disappointing. How many can I make? 20, okay. What? Silver? I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but damn. Silver, huh? Alright. Didn't give us the good ones. That's fine. I don't think I'm in for the first boss though. Yeah, group 7. I am definitely not in. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What's up, y'all? What's up, Jake? What's up, Regret? How y'all doing? Welcome back. I'm just getting everything set up. All the YouTube announcements and all this stuff. But yeah, I'll probably unmute the Discord in a bit here. But I'm not in for the first one, which is a big disappoint. Which I guess we're gonna have to have some kind of a stream while we go and kill some snaky boys so I can keep doing my profession stuff. Might as well, yeah. Just farming some of these cores, Titan glowing orbs. I keep calling them cores because they look like a Titan core, but they're just an orb. Marks the treasure on my map. I don't know how these things work, man. I'm trying to mark treasures, but like nothing ever comes of it. Oh wait, let me do this real quick. Let me go back and pick up the quest for the weekly renown because they don't even have that at the moment. I also have a bunch more quests I got to do this week, man. I finally got a little bit of rep with the expedition, so I should be able to get another quest line chapter there done, and hopefully I'll be able to get enough for like Spark of Ingenuity, I guess. Yeah. At some point, that should be like a separate quest, wouldn't it? Aiding the Court, Isles Call. Because I did do my recent Spark quest. I turned it in and I got a Spark. Somewhere in my bags. Wait, where is it? Hold on, Spark? Spark? There it is. Bottom right. That's where it's at. 10 world quest for a rep. Easy rep, boys. I'm in love with Breast 200, 200k, 400k on the imps with the Sin Rogue. Hold on the imps in COS is Sin. Yo, okay, if you're having fun bursting on those guys for that much, just wait until the new update, man. 10:05, you'll be able to shiv all those imps, or at least 5 of them, which is pretty good. Better than none. And then you'll be able to just AoE the hell out of them. It'll be so good. So gotta get this quest done. What do we have? Arenas and skirms. I mean, I'll grab them both. I just don't know if I ever get the skirms one done ever. You actually have to do normal skirms. I think normal arenas can also do it, but solos don't do it for some reason. God, I got a lot of quests to get. I got dailies to do, man. Crazy amount of dailies to do. So let me grab all this up, then I'll set up the stream for the raid. And then we'll see how the prog goes. First boss we're not in, because I already have the aeronaut ring. But I did tell him, like, yo, if like nobody actually needs it, like, I will take it. If somebody just wants to sit, I just want to be in for the fights, because I'd rather be in than just not in. I don't need nothing, but I would just do it just for, like, if somebody doesn't want to do it, just like, you know what, I don't know the boss, I don't actually need it, I got nothing, I just want to sit, I want to AFK, I'm like, just let me do it. What's up, Danny? How you doing, man? They're down chat of you. Oh, what's up, my guy? Yeah, all is good, my guy, all is good. Same old, you know what I mean? The regular, dude. The weekly reset, getting my quests out of the way. I got a lot of quests, honestly. Bunch of writs I gotta get. And I gotta make what from him? Tisk for Tasket. Floral baskets. Okay. Let me see if I can do any of these real quickly. Let me see. Crafting order. Anybody got any crafting orders in need? Sometimes you can just randomly snipe 1 or 2, man. Just AFK in here and just like cycling through these. Because randomly people put up stuff on the public order. There are a lot of people that use the public order though, and they're like this guy, right? Like a start order. I can create for him. And I can make that max level belt. Complete order. Like, there's random people will just like want the blue or whatever made. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes they do have people that just like try to get whatever gear they can. Randomly. But yeah, you just can kind of just sit here and camp them, see if you can get a sniper to him. And I can give you like your order done. Have an HC Grief Torch at Oroki is so stupid. Literally deletes mobs out of the game. Oh, for sure, dude, for sure. That's why I knew myself the Grief Torch real bad. We're gonna start off with Mythic. I guess we're gonna do Heroic at some point this week, but we are gonna be doing mostly Mythic. So it's not like I really have a chance at a Grief Torch unless I do it on LFR, which I don't know if LFR Grief Torch is better than any of these trinkets. It's a good trinket. I just don't know LFR if it's like high enough, low enough, or whatnot. Let's see if I have any crafting orders here. I doubt it. I don't think anybody actually uses these. I think people just want like the masteries of like Perma Air and stuff. Yeah, Perma Mastery, but that's about all people want. But you need to have the recipe to make it in the first place. Then you go to modes. Honestly, all of my alts got upgrades. They're not really getting tier. They didn't really get good trinkets or anything like that. All of them got an upgrade of some sort, but it's like a small stuff like bracers or a pair of pants, you know, a higher item version of the same pants that I had already. Little upgrades like that, so nothing super crazy. I want to see if I can maybe chance it. Yeah, I did it, dude. Inspired. That guy's gonna be happy. That guy's gonna be happy. At least it's a rank 4. Or maybe he's gonna be like, you know what? I was kind of hoping for rank 5. But you can snipe some of these, man. People randomly just like want stuff made. They're about, I think the crafting orders, public orders are about to get better because they're changing it so you can only have like 4 public orders a week instead of like 20. Or a day or whatever. They're basically trying to make it so that a bunch of people are trying to get the public orders done, and a bunch of people want to get them fulfilled, but like one person can just sit and snipe them out over. Oh, okay, so it's like 4 at a time, and then there's like a cooldown, 4-hour cooldown. Okay, yeah, so they're basically just trying to spread it out so more people can actually get those done. Because right now, like somebody with 20 and like max out profession can just sit here and like fish for anything that gives them skill, and try to see if they can craft those. But hopefully that change will make it a little bit easier for everybody else to get all their public orders done. Or snipe some public orders themselves to get the weak list out of the way. Because you have to sit here and like snipe them pretty hard. But I've gotten lucky just now. Can I make a bracer enchant? Writ of Leech. Writ of Mastery. Writ of Leech. I can make 2, actually. That's it. I think that's all I need, right? Yeah. Just turn it in. Alright, let me get the actual stream up and running here in a bit. Let me do that real quickly, boys. I guess I got Aeronaut here. Pop out. Make it nice and large. Scroll that down. I mean, it's gonna look kind of fuzzy, but hopefully it looks okay. Chat, I'm gonna need your help, okay? I'm gonna need your help. So I'm gonna change the OBS so that you guys are not seeing my screen or me in game, because I'm just gonna go to some dailies. I'm not in for the first boss, but I want to give you guys like someone to watch. So somebody in the guild is streaming the prog. I'm gonna pop it on Discord in a bit here. Let me know if it's blurry or if it's fine, okay? Give me a sec. I'm gonna bring the chat with me as well. Alright, how does this look? Had it set up from last week. Is Rich not in? Is he in? Or is he just like... That's the guy that's streaming. Opening up his vaults. Or maybe just trying to grab one and just trying to like... do that. Oh no, he got someone. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, so now we have this. Good enough? Okay. It's just gonna be like for one boss. And then I think I'm in for every other boss afterwards. Just because Rogue is good. But I think tonight we're gonna go into Council. And then Dathia. And just start working on Dathia the entire night. We killed Q-Rock last week, so at least I'm really happy about that. We were able to get Q-Rock down. Did not get a weapon, but every one of Mythic Vaults now has a chance of dropping the Q-Rock fist weapon. Which is massive. Which is mad good. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna do like some farming stuff on my end while I'm not in for the boss. But as soon as I'm in, man, I'll get the Discord and all that thing up and running. All that normal stuff. But yeah, have we tried Dathia fight yet? First line on it. So the time that we did go Dathia, we went for like 30 minutes on Dathia. We got Q-Rog down. But for Q-Rog, we had 2 rogues in the guild. I didn't get sat, the other guy got sat. So then I was like, you know what? Since I was not sat, let the other guy get a couple of pulls on Dathia. So me myself, I haven't actually like had any physical pulls. Like I get the basic strategy of Dathia, but I haven't done it myself. You know, I've seen people do the fight, but it's not like I've really done it myself either. So it's like there's a little bit of like that, you know, like I think I get what to do on paper, like not 100% either. You know what I mean? That's basically where I'm at with Dathia, but I haven't actually got any pulls on it. We did get some pulls to kind of like test the water, see like if we could do like a speed strat of Dathia. And there's a speed strat where you, what is it? Speed strat of Dathia where it's not really a speed strat, but it's kind of like you focus in mostly on single target instead of really like going long term and doing platforms the entire time. You're really just trying to kill Dathia as soon as possible and putting a limited amount of players to do like the platform stuff, but trying to leave mostly good single target damage on the boss itself. Yeah, so tonight hopefully we should be seeing some Dathia if we can get it done fairly quickly. Now, that being said, last couple of nights we've been doing raids, and every time I stream them, it always feels like the schedule changes, right? We go in, and before the raid we're like, alright, gonna go Mythic, we gotta go Dathia. And then it's like... and then it's like when push comes to shove and we're ready to do Dathia stuff, and then it's like, okay, let's actually go to this other boss. Alright, let's switch to Hero, get some gear. It's just like there's internal conversations happen in the background that we're not aware of, and me even being like in the office position, so you think I should be preview of them, I'm even not aware of them half the time. So yeah, no idea, honestly. Why haven't they pulled yet, actually? Are they waiting on somebody? They may be waiting on somebody. In your guild team, do you have a responsibility like an officer or something? Yeah. But like, I do. But in terms of like, what do I do? Good question. I help. I help. You have a chef, and I'm like, yes, chef, and I do whatever needs to be done, I guess, in that regard. But usually, originally it was like, okay, well, we need somebody to like manage the melee, but like the melee is so easy to manage. Like, I feel like the range in a guild need to be babysat, they need to be like optimized, atomized, all that stuff. With the melee, it's like very, very straightforward. That's really about it. Just making sure the melee know what they're doing. When you start playing Lock, I'm not Justin, I'm not. I do want to get one up and running though. I do want to level one in the future. But right now I'm not in, I'm on a bench. I don't need the first boss, so we're bringing everybody that doesn't need the boss. There's just not me, it's just somebody in the guild that needs the boss that's in right now. So just staying in stuff, hit stuff. Basically, yeah. I mean, that's pretty easy to manage, right? Anyone could do that. But no, like, it's like cooldowns, figuring out who needs what bosses, all that stuff. But like the melee are really, like the melee in a guild are not super like picky. There are definitely some people that are like, well, I need PI here, I need PI there, but it's like, in most cases it's super easy because it's just like, yo, a range is gonna get PI. That's just how things go. A range like a mage or a warlock or even a hunter are probably gonna get PI unless we need a single target. And if that happens, then it's like, okay, well, we got Unholy Death Knight, we got a SAS Rogue. It's really easy, right? There's some fights where it's just like super obvious. Can a Death Knight get like a good army burst? Yeah, okay, Death Knight. Or if it's like, okay, there's a lot of movement, not as much an army opportunity, or not much of a reason to bring a Death Knight, okay, a SAS Rogue. It's really that simple. But I just gotta try to help where I can, honestly. I'm really not great at like spreadsheets and stuff. So other officers do that kind of thing. Organization stuff, I mean... so that's it feels like I'm running a YouTube channel, but I'm holding my sleep schedule and video schedule together with popsicle sticks and puppy dog kisses. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's barely hanging in there, but it's kind of working. It's probably not a good idea to have me be on like that organizer role. just with that alone. You know? I'm also not that great at logs either, but I do like researching classes. I do like researching stuff, especially when it comes to like off-meta specs. So like, how useful can that be? Okay, the actual pulling, I can imagine. Yeah, but it's mostly like, yeah, it was like, I'm in the guild forever. I've been here forever and ever and ever. I want to be more helpful, so I'm just gonna, you know, Originally, it was like, okay, well, officers, melee, I can do that, but it's like, well, melee don't really need management much. But yeah, at this point, like, it went from like, oh, okay, there's a specific role to like, oh, okay, well, that role, you don't really do anything there. So I guess I'll just help where I can. You know what I mean? I mean, worse to worse, maybe I can get a class nerd from make a video on it. Make it convincing enough. I can maybe do that. Like recently, Warlocks were one-shotting. I got a project I'm working on. But yeah, those guys, I'm pretty sure that one-shot got nerfed though. Not like it was like a literal goal of mine, but that's like the meme. Oh my god. I was having fun until these YouTubers came over and nerfed my class. How are they doing? So they gotta make sure the Aeronog ads are like coalescing in one area, one specific area. Yeah, they're doing okay. I think they get a little close to the middle though. They gotta start wearing them out, yeah. Apparently this fight is like single tankable now, so you can bring more DPS, which is kind of nuts, but it's pretty good though. Just being able to bring that many melee and many range and just get through the fight really quickly. I think I still gotta do like that one phase, but it's much easier with a bunch of DPS. Much easier. Get the boss back a little bit, yeah. Pick him out. The way he has himself set up is kind of a bad spot, honestly. Yeah, because at least he gatewayed, but maybe gatewayed too early. Or is that the strat? Because they gotta do the outside, they gotta do the inside too. I'm gonna do both. No, wipe. Unforge. Yeah, that was a weird one. I think that's where like you would probably take the gate later. Maybe. I probably could like turn on comms and see what they're saying. Let me do that real quick. Can I do that fast enough?
Can we not be so fucking sloppy and try to finish a fucking cast and get to your spot when you have the fucking circle?
That was the best time to unmute the stream.
I got knocked back by a spike.
My man, Mamnark.
Catch a name.
My man, Mamnark.
Like a fucking hawk.
Is that what killed you?
The timing.
That shit is fucking sloppy. I'm like had a kite unnecessarily.
Oh my god. Wow, perfect timing. Mamnark. That's our tank, man. That's our prime tank. That's our main tank. Making the tank angry, bro. I feel like Mamnark is the kind of guy that gets kind of angry, but like in a funny way, often. Though the other tank will, he's super reserved, super calm. If you make that man angry, if you make the calm guy angry, that's when you know you're in trouble. Oh my god. That's so good, chat. I wish I was in for that fight, man. I'd rather be doing a boss than like setting. I know like gear and all that, but man, I can't wait until this like re-clear when people just don't want to do it, because I'll be the guy that wants to do it, man. I have fun doing bosses. I think these here have been fantastic so far. I'm not tired of them at all yet. Like even in SL though, there was a lot of bosses there in SL that I did not really enjoy, but I was just doing them just because it's better than doing nothing. But this one in particular, I'm loving it. I've been having a lot of fun with this raid. I think it's fantastic. Super, super fun. How they doing? Pull him to the middle. You gotta veer him out. Gonna have to veer him out. What's it, Will? Where's Will DPS in? Looks like Will's tanking? Double tanking? Veer him out. You can put him in the corner like that. Mamnark. There we go. There we go. Walk him out. Keep doing the boss. Get some kicks. Last set of ads. Good chilling. You're doing fine. Do you keep your runs on axe? Are gonna be spicy tomorrow? Onwards, a job 68 pieces of loot instead of 4. Did they buff the loot? Is that how that works? They just buff like all the old tier? And imagine that gear is still good like onto Uldawar, right? Wait, is Uldawar like properly out right now or not? I don't understand. Actually, Jake, could you fill me in? Like what's out and what isn't out? And what's changed? Is that, did they get the ads yet? Oh yeah, they did. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're chilling. Yeah, they're hard chilling. They are doing just fine. At least for a while. It'll come out Thursday 5 PM PC, otherwise Neon Plus or World which you come out in dailies and stuff. Oh, okay. That's pretty neat. Like, is the gear actually good? Like, is it worth getting? Also, are they fun? Like, I know that like there's gear in it, but like, are they fun? Like, do people actually do them, or is it like, yeah, some people do them, but it's like not super common? Because yeah, how does a heroic like or mythic plus of Wrath work even? Like, I don't even know how that was accepted by the community at all, because I have no idea. I don't play like any Wrath right now. Specific pieces people need to farm 25 mans. Okay. I feel you in that. Kind of seems very similar to retail in that regard. Like, yeah, you still need like certain pieces from even like a older tier or whatever. Heroic Plus is a huge catch-up system in Classic. Someone no one wanted such a gay keep activity in their older games. So it is successful then, yeah. I would say. So we got that done. Now we're going on to Primal Council. Technically, I don't need anything on Council, but hopefully I'm in anyway, just because I'd rather be doing that than this. But that's cool, man. Everyone heard good comments about it? That's awesome. Yeah, I just had no idea. But it's cool that they like adjusted and adapted things. You know, I get it, like you want to keep classic, but like some changes for classic is fine. Within reason. I wonder if vanilla could have had that too, right? Because I remember like I had guildies back in the day who played vanilla, like classic vanilla, like the WoW classic version, and they were like, "Yo, what if they did like classic plus? Just added like new content or changed content a little bit, like the raid stuff, like the buffs and whatever, how that worked." For my hands, Sham, I have to keep farming 25 nags for stupid healing mace. Overall best. Okay, what kind of healing mace? Is this like a random proc heal? Or is it like your heals are increased by a certain amount of spell power or whatever? I loved vanilla, bro. I wish I played back in vanilla, like the original vanilla. Because there's a lot of friends of mine that were like playing classic and were like, you know what, this is fun. But like, it's not vanilla. It's not like the good original vanilla. But it's still fun. It's still really good. And I had fun with it. I would have loved to actually like play back into vanilla, but I don't think I was even like in the States really. Because I used to live in Russia when I was younger, so we moved here. So I don't think there's really like an opportunity for me to even like get into it, like organically. Unless I knew somebody as soon as I pop over. It's still main with spell power and spell hands. You want heavy weapons. Oh, okay, I feel ya. Wait, your heal is enhanced? Or is it like a resto where you play melee? Like you resto, you park yourself for melee and you use Maelstrom in order to heal. Wait, that would actually be kind of fun. Wait, that could be actually really solid. Kind of love it. Kind of like what we can technically do now, but like there's no way that a restoration shaman is actually gonna go full like Maelstrom shaman. There's absolutely no way. It's just not super valuable at the moment. But hopefully at some point they could give it more support. Just to make it more consistent for all the specs that are non-enhanced. Because enhanced right now gets the Wind Fury, so I'm pretty sure that helps them a ton. Such a does a really good job on plus on all the classic dungeons, so they work really well. Scale to plus 40. But do people actually play it at 40? Ascension? Do people still play that? I remember messing with that when they were doing like the wild card system, and I thought it was kind of cool because there was YouTube videos on it. So it was kind of fun to watch. But I remember last time I kept up with it, they were trying to basically like do their own version of WoW, but like keep it WoW systems, but like different classes entirely. But I don't remember if they like kept with it or not. Just have no idea whatsoever. Jump on the ball already? I did. Animus, not really lucky, I would say. I got upgrades here and there, like little things like bracers or a higher animal version of the pants I already had, or a cloak, that's a decent one, but nothing crazy like a weapon tier or trinkets or anything like that. No, actually, I guess I did have a rage feather on the evoker, which is like a slight upgrade, but they already had really good trinkets, so it is just replacing those trinkets, but it doesn't really change much overall. But I guess it's good. It's still overall like a gain, you know, little upgrades here and there, but not like crazy upgrades or anything like that, you know. But it's still pretty good. Yeah, they're still going strong. Couples out of the 21 custom classes look insane. Yeah, I just don't see anything about it anymore. I used to see a lot like YouTube and stuff, but I don't see nothing about it. I actually have to go out of my way to even like search for it. And usually I'm just like, I kind of defaulted over the years to just like, you know what, let me just let the YouTube algorithm recommend me stuff. Recommend me what I want to see. And honestly, I've been kind of like just running wild with that. It's just like the random stuff it'll recommend you into your, well, I guess recommendations. Been kind of nice. Kind of just been like chill. Just log, hell yeah, Del. No. I'm not actually in. So I am actually out here farming the, I don't know if you can hear in the background. I'm out here outside of the tier hold, farming the snaky boys for their, what's it? Titan orbs. For profession stuff. Let me show you. So this is me. I've been out here this entire time, farming, because I'm not in for the first boss. But instead, I've been having a stream of a guildie who is in right now, just so you guys have something to watch. Because I wasn't in for Aeronog fight. But I think I'll be in for Primal though. Just because it's a big cleave AoE fight, and my spec is kinda good for that. Large nerfs to Ruby and Azure? Wait a second, hold on! New Mythic Plus to push live? Crystal's Fury Piercing Shards reduced by 31, dude! The shard things to do frontal? 31% nerf, let's go! Umber Scout Slow is 6% per stack instead of 7. Nice, I like it. Faster movement. Ruby Lipos, trash. Primalist Cinder Weaver, Cinderbolt reduced by 50! They cut the Cinderbolt by 50! Those Primalists in like the second boss area, they shoot fireballs at you? 50% nerf. Oh, Thunderhead's Frontal or Rolling Thunder is like a cleanse, 25% nerf. Flame Gullets, Molten Blood, which is like as he gets low, he gets enraged and does more damage over time, 25% cut. Blaze Bound Firestorm from Blaze boss. Roaring Blaze cast time is 3 seconds. So long cast time, much easier to get a kick on. Karaka and Urquhart. Inferno Core damage reduced by 20. Cloud Burst reduced by 30. Bro, easy key now. I think it's doable. I definitely want to do an Azure with these nerfs. Definitely. Definitely. Hold on, let me unmute myself real quick. I just want to mute myself, just hear them. In case we're doing some stuff.
I just need the offhand, but if somebody else needs the trinket, they could take my spot. But the offhand is like a 700 DPS increase for me.
Right.
Am I in or am I not in for Primalist? Is my question. Because it is a heavy cleave fight, but like, technically don't need anything from it. So I'm just I'm keeping it open. Mythic? Yes, it is Mythic. I'm not in for the first, wasn't in for the first boss. I'm seeing if I'm in for the next one. Is that all the swaps we're making?
Bear, can you give me one of those back that I mailed to you?
I think so, actually. Yeah, looks like I'm not in for this boss, boys.
I'm waiting on somebody to drop them out.
We'll see how they do. As long as they can like nuke it, we'll be fine.
I wanted 3 stars.
Yeah, I don't think I'm in for this one, boys. Spell hands is just a spell power focus enhancement because there isn't much armor penetration in early tiers, so attack power falls off hard. Spell power has no spell pen in PvE, but it's so much more damage. And yeah, they're still going strong in conquest. Yeah, okay, I feel you. I feel ya. Yeah, I'm not in for this one, guys. Not in for this one. Actually, this one doesn't even have a lot of melee to begin with. It's mostly ranged. It's like hunters, warlocks, mages, demon hunter, boomkins. Yeah, not too many melee. I guess it's every class that doesn't need their trinket. Arena got the ring, and then the second boss got that trinket. The what's it called? The incarnate icon. How they gonna bench the best player? Come on, yeah, I appreciate that. Cause gear, loot. We need to be able to maximize gear for everybody. I don't use the trinket whatsoever, unless you go assassination, which is like maybe. Apparently, the crew's pretty good for assass though. But yeah, I would have loved to be able to just to play in, just to have like something to do. I'd rather be in for the fight, even if it's like not a fight I really enjoy. It's a fight that I like.
Yeah, I was trying to send some.
Sorry, you want to have all the loot? Yeah.
Take them out, man.
You fucking what? You killed your dog? What?
Out in the pasture? Lenny?
The fuck? Why'd you take him out, dude? I don't condone dog assassination.
Is there a serial breaking?
Taking this dog out.
What did Mike Dick get in?
Yeah, I'm not in for that one though. Let's snip. Send a snip of the spell hands for people who want to see it. Oh, like the whole build and everything. Okay. How much intellect do you have? You have a stamina, a lot of it, quite a bit of agility, but also a lot of intellect. Wait, can I see a spell power? Like, what do you see as spell power? Bonus damage, bonus healing. Oh, okay. Hit rating, crit chance. Wait, okay, interesting. So literally like an LE enhancement. Or spell enhancement as he's called it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes all the sense now. But yeah, so we're gonna have to sit for this boss. Hopefully they kill him fairly quickly, boys. Hopefully we kill him quickly. You literally just go for gear for early, but 2 opens on. That's hilarious. What do you run for your enchants then? Do you just go like Wind Fury on your main hand, offhand, or whatever? Or do you go like Flame Tongue in that case, just for your more elemental damage? Fire damage. Because I imagine that scales with it. That's still so weird that like a lot of the magic abilities scale with spells. Or spell stats. Because I know for rogues apparently there was like a dagger build that was all about clothy spell power, and you just played like a big shiv build, and all you were about is just applying shiv with poisons on your target over and over and over, because poison scale technically this magic damage, so it scales with spell power. But basically we just get a bunch of like greens or whatever cloth gear you could, and just like try that in dungeons and stuff. Apparently it was doable. Or there was a bit of a controversy, I believe, though, wasn't there? Maybe I'm misremembering a little bit, but I think like on certain classic servers, it was possible. But that's because they had like the game a little bit modified where you could do that. But like on retail, like vanilla, you couldn't actually do that. But yeah, Gundy, this is Mythic. Mythic just not in for the first bosses. Also, let me know if it's blurry, chat, and I can fix it, or if it's like good enough. Because it's like it's a Discord stream, right? I would just basically have it inflated to take up the whole space. Although it is kind of look blurry. It does kind of look blurry, actually. Although I think that may be down to just like them downclocking the quality because of the internet. Double Flame Tongue. 1 max rank, 1 lower rank, so you have the independent procs. Oh, okay. That's it being like 400% spell power. Down chance in the ship, in the snip. That's not good. That's not the hardest like this thing compared to Heroic. Basically, yeah, it's just like everything hits a little harder. And you should pay attention to mechanics a lot more. But yeah, in terms of like difficulties, it's about the same. What's up, Bulldog? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome. Yo, I'm yet to get a Titan Orb. What is going on? I've not gotten a Titan Orb from the Snaky Boys at all. Wait, so Flame Tongue also gives you spell power even as enhance? Is it just like a default shaman thing or what? So would you run that as a healer then? Spell power, right? It's like a healing power too. Or would that be different? No, it'd probably be all spell. I wanna say gut feeling, probably spell. Probably all of it is like, oh, it's technically magical. That isn't physical. Oh, it's a spell. What is that? Everything like one of them is 40% or close to like 40-ish. As long as they keep them even, shouldn't be a problem really. That's what it is for healing chest up by hot and spell power. Oh yeah, if it's double like that, if it's like double valor like that, for sure. For sure. Subdal heroic raid, mythic manual. Except I'm bench squad. At least for the first 2 bosses, I'm bench squad. But once you go to Dathia, no more bench. We play, we go. We do stuff. Yeah, man, just gotta start Mythic immediately. Because we were working on Dathia last week. We didn't get too much prog, but I think this week is gonna be like Dathia. We're gonna be working on Dathia, working on strat for Dathia. And if we just put in enough effort, we might be able to kill Dathia this week. I think it seems so far doable. Very, very doable. In the background, though, I am running around farming Titan Orbs. For enchanting and stuff. That's what INCARNATES were doing. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty good raid overall. The fights didn't really change too much from like heroic, normal, and mythic. Like once you get a heroic version, mythic is basically just like a handful extra mechanics, but it's not like super overly complex like it has been in the past. Really fun raid. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. There are some fights that are kind of tough though, like Dathia with a knockback on the platform. It's a boss with wins, so like it's everything you expect of like a fight with big wins. Knockbacks and you just go flying all over the room, and as I have a knock and everything, there's even like a tornado mechanic where you get sucked towards the boss and everything. Yeah, but it's pretty fun overall. Really good raid to start with, I think. The mythic boss is down on Spider. Let's go, Justin. Yeah, Spider is a trip because it's basically ice sliding around on ice and trying to figure that out while also trying to get pulled off the platform. And if you're standing on ice while she pulls you, it's big positional fight. It's a bit of an ad focus, and then it's all about burning the boss in like a big healing check at the very end. DPS check and a healing check. Because you either can survive multiple like AoEs she does with healers, or you gotta kill her before it's too many AoEs. But it's pretty good overall. Great fight, man. I was really, really bad at it. It was my literally worst fight of the tier so far. Just because I'm really bad at timing the whole like the grip, and I try to grapple hook back as she does the grip, and I'm so like I get the idea of like what I'm supposed to do on paper. I totally understand it, but it's like in execution I'm just struggling, and I don't really know what it was, man. It's every time. Shaman is only 3 item levels from being highest possible in Classic. Huge. One day and it has under a day of time played. It's pretty good. So how would you get like your best BIS? I guess like, you mean like for the current tier or for like in general BIS? Like you're almost done with the character. You see like a couple things from ICC. They also 60. I think some guilds skill like in about 100-ish pulls or so. So everybody's going to be different in that one. I know that I struggled with that one a lot, and we probably could have killed it earlier if we didn't have that many early deaths. But hey man, as long as you guys are getting to the phase 3 consistently, that's what's important. As long as you're seeing that last phase consistently, because eventually you'll just get it. Eventually you'll be able to do it. And I should be brought in for this next boss with Dathia. Unless for some reason we are not doing Dathia, and we're doing... We are Dathia, right? I don't know where Rich is at, because Rich, I have his stream on there, but Rich is still in the boss room. I don't really know if you follow anybody. I think he's trying to adjust his talents or whatever. Anybody else? Oh, finally got an orb. Jesus, took forever. Let's see if anybody else is streaming. No, just Rich. Yeah, so I guess he's just trying to figure out what he's doing, but it looks like everybody did do Dath. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I guess he's done. Is out for that fight, maybe? Alrighty. I guess I'm just waiting to find out if I'm in for the next one or not. Dathia teleprompter marks. Okay, okay. Mace, huge. Trinket, huge. Okay, I'm just gonna start flying things towards the raid because it should be in just a bit here. I'm gonna mute them. See if anybody says anything.
Acid, you have all the weakauras you're gonna want already imported. We're only gonna need like the raid leader one and the tracker, correct? What about that teleprompter?
Like that, right?
Go.
Wait, can I get in now? I wonder if I can just walk in. This should be in for this next one.
Let me know when you guys are at the boss so I can start making the swaps.
Yeah, we're here.
Is it the loot? Get the loot first, yeah.
Well, we're in, so I'm just gonna walk. Because I'm pretty sure I should be in for this fight. Here we go. Spelling hits to think about Lich King PvP or it's only PvE? That's a good question, actually. That's a fantastic question. I have no idea. Is that a night elf? Yo, they said definitely night elves, huh? Yeah, they are. Yo, hold on. Hell yeah. Oh god. Now look at my direction, dude. Every single time. If it's an elite, man, that's where I'm like, okay, a little bit more cautious. A little more cautious. If it's a random mob, I don't care. If it's an elite, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Yo, I do love how they got like all these night elf like primalists. I swear to God, they're gonna have to give us night elf shamans or something by the end of this, man. They gotta. Night elf and nightborn shamans, because there's night elves and nightborn that can do elemental stuff. There's Volpera Horde shamans, orcs Horde shamans, Tauren Horde shamans, and like or I just say orcs. There's dwarves that are already shamans. Like, have everybody that's already a shaman in the primalist like cult or whatever. But then they got night elves and nightborn. I just like a bonus extra. They have to give us those at some point.
Number 10.
I think it'd be really cool, man.
Didn't we get like a number 6 last week?
Well, I ran up.
I don't know if it was 303.
I don't know, maybe I'll need to port out, but I'm pretty sure I'm in for this fight, man. I'm pretty sure I'm in for this boss. I'd be very, very surprised if I wasn't in. Give me the meld. Dude, imagine Shaman as a meld. Just go for resto, melding. Oh, that would be so cool. Dude, the sets you could have. That would be sick. The sets you could have a Night Elf. That would be so good. And Nightborn for that matter. And Nightborn would actually get pretty big benefit, dude. We got a pretty passive racial, which isn't amazing, but look at this. Hold on. Where is it? Magic affinity. Increases magic damage by 1%. Shaman is all about magic. All elemental, all magic. You can go enhancement physical. Or you just all magic, dude. It's nutty. Also, I'm taller than literally everybody else. Just gonna sit here. We'll see how it goes. What's on what? Hold on. What are we wondering on? That was given to Pasta for Mog. Offhand. That means we need gear sims, boys. Where are the gear sims? Nala? Good stats and plus? It isn't someone out of the increase. So the thing is, we don't give our healers enough gear. So I'm gonna vote healer, because healers don't ever get any gear. They don't get tier, they don't get nothing. Usually pretty low on the, what's it? Bob's been goated since Tauren Rogues. Tauren Rogues is so good. Definitely a really good combo. A fantastic choice if you play Tauren Rogue.
It's gonna be in my office.
It's literally Chad mode.
For a week without leaving.
Did it change to BM Hunter? Is the investigation of Valkyrie solid choice for GPS and casual Mythic Plus? They're pretty good right now, yes. They're pretty good. They're pretty popular right now. Like, as a range, they do a lot of AoE damage. And they also got PI as well. Big PI burst, big
I was trying to
damage,
do a
big
good
AoE,
to summon
decent
someone.
single target, but really good AoE, yeah. And also they have interesting utility. Like the way that the crack control, they can complement any composition. Because they have a knockback and a knock-up and an AoE stun. They have a roar, which can enhance the CC value of all the other classes. So you roar in the opener, Demon Hunter goes for silence, and you miss a silence for permanently, almost feels like permanent. You drop down in Chaos Nova, they stun for a little bit longer. It is so nice. You also can de-enrage a bunch of mobs at once if you do big pulls in rage.
Oh, really?
It's just a really, really good class, and it has a decent set of defensives and some sort of feeling. If anything, it's a little squishy, but not too bad. Not super bad. Like not any more squishy than a hunter. If anything, maybe just as squishy, if not a little bit less squishy. But they're good, yeah. Middle of the pack? They are kind of middle of the pack, but they're very much wanted because you also got a lust to them. Like, I always see groups, whenever they're pushing keys, like, people usually take a good evoker. Like, a good enough evoker with decent enough gear and a decent enough score, they'll take him. Like, I haven't seen a group pass up on evoker healer or evoker DPS, really. Unless you already have, like, a shaman or a mage in the group, and then you're like, well, we have a lust, so I guess we should go with a rested druid. But, like, evoker DPS is like, well, what do we need? We have a, like, how does this group that had a boomkin? Oh, rested shaman, rested druid, and a mage. So where do you have lust? And they took evoker just because evoker. Evokers are really good. 5 and plus team, and the second one best is Arcade Mage, Demon Hunter, Evoker, Priest, DK. But they just pulled together and murked them. They're pretty good. Although the Arcade Mages, you have to play around them though if you really want to make them good. Priest, PI, and Arcade Mages makes them really good. But Mage without like a proper PI, like it's not always going to be good. It's definitely one of those classes that needs a big PI, needs a lot of help.
Okay, so that's
Do you see dailies that I've never done or done are going to be out? Really? City vendors are available. Players can earn the title. Crusader Ardent Tournament is available. Crusader Coliseum is under construction. Black Knight questline begins. Players can reach champion status with the faction cities. Crusaders Coliseum is completed. Construction quests are removed. Oh, there's construction quests. Oh, wow. So they actually had a construction quest. Like, hey, here's a quest while they're making it. And hey, here's like, it's done. It's there. You can do it. That's neat.
Can we at least change the font in that weakauras?
Now, how do I upgrade my blue dragon gear, blue dungeon gear while I'm still learning? Hey, you mad bro. So blue dungeon gear can't really be upgraded, right? When you do some dungeons, get some, I guess, I'm gonna guess you did some heroics, right?
Yeah.
You got a couple of heroics done. You got this heroic gear. You can't really upgrade that gear. That's kind of like the item level of that, of those pieces. You can now go for better gear though, like open world gear. There's a lot of opportunity. Like you have basically a full set of blue gear, right? I will look out first, open world, see if there's anything that's an upgrade for you. Sometimes you can get open world like this one. For me, it's a rep, but for other classes, I have like a upgrade token, so I can use that for like crafting. I can throw it up, let's say in the what is it, work order, and I can potentially get myself an item. Then another thing you could do is world bosses are up, so kill a world boss. Right now, Strewn Ran is up. It's a big like world boss Drake in Onaran. It's like southeast area of Onaran, kind of like where the Colbert Assembly is. It's like down the hill a little bit.
Bill, do you have...
So slay that, see if you can get a purple. Outside of that, check out the Alag camp. Sometimes they have gear upgrades. But also check out Rathian. Go there, pledge allegiance. You don't necessarily need to do like the whole like grab the key quest, but just go there, pledge allegiance to Rathian or Civilian, and then see if their cohorts have any other quests for you. Those usually have some purples, blues, upgrades here and there. Depending on your item level, the higher your item level, the better rewards are going to be. So always try to give you something better up until like a cap of 380-ish or so, 386 maybe. So those are pretty good for gear. Doing Mythic Zeros, Mythic Dungeons, which are basically the same dungeons you've done, just on a Mythic Zero quality, or like the normal Mythic quality. Heroic Mythic, it's a little bit harder, mechanics matter a little bit more type of deal. That could be pretty good gear. All those dungeons you actually have to make a pre-made for them though. So check out like LFG, Dungeons, pre-made group, Dungeons, and look up something like, type in number 0. And you can see some groups that are just doing 0 Azure Vault. And you go to the dungeons themselves, like the physical location, use the summoning stone to summon everybody, and you run through it like a heroic would, but mechanics matter a bit more. And like you have to hearth out of the dungeon at the end of it. They're not like you can just queue in for them. That would be a pretty good start for gear. If you want to do them at like a higher level, like a +2, because you'll get a keystone from them. So you can make them like a +2, +3, +4. It basically takes the Mythic concept, upgrades the difficulty a little bit, and at certain breakpoints you get extra mechanics throughout the encounter. The higher you go, the better the gear is going to be, but the higher you go, the harder they are. Like once you get your Mythic 0 down, you'll get a keystone. You can push up your keystone. Same way, you'll just list the group for the keystone. Grab people that you think are going to be good. They have, you see their score, which is basically how well they can do Mythic Plus dungeons, or how well have they done, how hard the dungeons they've done already, and their gear. And you can really just make your own group, or you can join one. But that's kind of where I would go from there. One, you've been playing for 20 days, learning, all good, my guy. If you got questions, I'm always here, man. Always here in Discord DMs. If you ever got a question, I want to be able to help. Yeah, just start out slow. If you get yourself a full set of heroic gear, I would recommend doing some world stuff.
Let's try
And yeah, playing rogue. Yes, I am. I decided rogue is my main. Character is also a good shout. Yeah, character is pretty good, man. Primal Storms too. Yes, Primal Storms is another good one. So if you go to Primal Storms, the gear from Primal Storms is pretty good too. You'll see the Primal Storms with like a marker on the map. It'll be like a elemental marker. I can't see it while I'm inside a raid, but normally you'll be able to see it. Go to those places and just kill the mobs in there, or see if there's like a storm group. Open up LFG and you head to like custom in the dungeons and raid section for PvE groups. Find a group and type in storm. See if there's a storm available, or like fire. This is Rousing Fire Farm. Storm farm. Combat farm? No, that's not what you want. No, maybe we'll call it like elemental storm. Maybe call it like elemental storm, earth storm, firestorm, whatever it is. But yeah, kill mobs there, and you get yourself a currency called this one, elemental overflow. You take elemental flow to a vendor in Valdraken. The vendors you're looking for in Valdraken are going to be in here. So this is Valdraken, main big building where the fountain is at. You go down the stairs where the train dummies are, past those, over here. That's the building you're looking for. This building right here, if you look at your map.
Yeah, you should.
That's the building you're looking for. There, you'll have a vendor that can give you gear that they'll trade for that elemental overflow. That's like 359 item level. And the guy next to them, you'll be able to, once you bought an item, you can upgrade it to a higher level if you have this thing called Storm Sigils. Storm Sigils you get by going to the actual like storms where they are out in the open world and killing mobs until they get an item, and it'll be like a quest item. You'll take it back to the guy you traded in. He gives you a couple of Storm Sigils for it. You can get it, basically one of those items, one of those quest items per storm anytime one is up, as far as I understand, and I think they'll rotate every hour. So if you do like a couple of hours worth of farming on these things, you'll get a bunch of Storm Sigils. If you get a bunch of the overflow currency, you buy a bunch of gear, turn that overflow gear into like 385 item level. That's a decent starter. That's a decent bit of item level. And of course there's also super rares too. That's another thing you can do, is see if the super rares are up. Super rare locations are going to be one, Obsidian Sanctum. There's just a bunch of rares that kind of just have a timer of their own. One could be someone with a fishing minigame or fishing thing, but a bunch of rares just have a timer. They're kind of random. Then there's super rares over in Brackenhide. Those spawn every 10 minutes. A new one spawns, so they're basically on like a 40-minute rotation or 40-minute timer on them. So you can see if they're available. There's a bear, there's a tree root guy, there's a shaman knoll, and there's like a knoll that does like spinny stuff. I don't even know if he's a melee, just like a melee knoll.
You're gonna keep me on.
This is the one Teldrassus here into your hold. There'll be like a statue with the stairs, and like one of the statues comes alive, and you can fight those as a super rare. All of those things can maybe give you good gear. They have a loot table, like a specific loot table. And you can get any one of those items on a loot table. So you can be like a mage, you can get a shield from one of them. It's that random. But if they do get gear, that could be like super high item level. That's another good way of doing it. World content is full of gearing opportunities. You won't get the best SL gear from world content, but pretty good stuff to like dive into endgame. Basically, item low is better than item with big specials. Basically, yes. Usually, yeah. Item low is pretty big.
Actually gets big value.
Yeah, don't make your visit best slot. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Every time someone raid, I have Adam. I need to play it some more during Razagath. When we're doing Razagath heroic, that's where I'm gonna play sub.
Who's the last person missing on this?
Send it again real quick.
On your groups going up? Let me see.
Yeah, there's group 1, missing one person, group 2. You and Bill are staying.
Send the note again so I can see again.
So this is gonna be Dathia Prague. That's the first night we're doing Dathia, by the way.
No, he is.
Yeah, first group.
What build of Outlaw do we play? We basically play the raid build, but we don't cleave. Okay, I can do that.
Bill, I can give you PI apple.
Okay. Yeah, let me set my macro.
Zuckle stays, Euro stays.
Yeah, so there's 17 people in your node.
Oh, okay.
That's right, yeah?
Is real small compared to this one.
Yeah.
Group 2
You said
is
one where you weak?
It's
Maybe we do keep.
He's also got like.
Maybe we do send Euro. I might have done
Cool.
math wrong, so maybe Euro does come
Alright, we're in. We're ready. I've been playing Demon Hunter. Loving it. Came from ESO. But I have 6 years of ESO. I'm just sick of the devs that made the game casual and there's nothing in the game to do. You can earn, like there's a WoW. And we can earn some mounts so you can earn any. That's a good, man. Hey, that's awesome that you're giving WoW a go. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying Dragonflight. So far, it's been a really good time. I'm glad you're joining for this expansion rather than like some of the last few. I hope you're having a good time, you mad. If you ever have any questions, my guy, don't feel newbie. I get it. If you've never played WoW, it can be an overwhelming experience. Let me help, man. DMs are also open. Discord we got there. Lots of helpful people in there. If you got questions, I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. But yeah. Occupations are freaking different creatures. Like, I have a mate who has every mount in the game and he farms mounts. Yeah, I had a friend. I used to talk to her a while. She was big on mounts. She did the end game for mounts. She got into PvP for mounts. She doesn't really care about like the end game stuff. She needed one mount, so she did whatever it took to get mounts. That was like her big thing, is like getting every single mount to get achievements for like getting a certain amount of mounts or whatever. Yeah. Arms and mounts. There's Demon Hunter class Discord. It'll give you a Wowhead article. It'll give you different Discord. So with class Discord, I would do class Discord when you're like really trying to explore your class and really trying to dive into it. If you're still new and you're just having fun exploring stuff, I wouldn't dive into the class Discord just yet. Only when you're like, all right, I feel like I'm prepared. I would really try to get better at damage. Then you could do class Discord. Just because I feel like if you're brand new, that can give you a lot of info, a lot of useful info, but it could also be like really overwhelming. So I don't know like what kind of, like where are you at in your WoW journey, bro? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I feel like in this game you could easily be overwhelmed, but like looking at like the new player experience, you can easily be overwhelmed. But yeah, Oliver is not a bad suggestion. Like when you're like, okay, I want to get better at Demon Hunter, I want to start doing better damage. Right now we're just like, just focus on, you know, just getting some gear, enjoying your time, exploring, having fun, all that. Yeah, the Rogue Discord is really good. Demon Hunter Discord isn't bad either. Like all Discords are generally good. They're there to help people find more information and get better at the class and provide useful info. Like Discord as well, but Demon Hunter Discord should be fine.
Probably
okay.
Stand on blue.
That's cool.
And
Yeah, then I'll go with Oliver on that one.
And then get it up to 6.
Because class Discord generally, like, I always had a good time with Rogue Discord. They're very helpful.
And then we can do 2.
Generally helpful. I can't say always. I feel like I should never say always.
Just. Okay, well, we're starting on blue.
Like someone thought assassination still mutilated out of stealth.
Stay by
I do a lot of
blue.
arguments for this some mistakes. Someone thought assassination is still mutilated out of stealth.
Hover around blue, but don't be on it.
Wait.
Let Zuckles
Hold on.
get it to himself.
You don't mutilate out of oh, I'm confused now. Hold on.
We'll try to get 6 before the first roll.
Still mutilated out of stealth. I'm confused now. Remember when we had to mutilate out of stealth? Wait, hold on. Oh, from opener. Oh, I see what you mean now. Because I thought like, wait, when you're not in stealth, you mutilate. My brain. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Hope you understand what I meant. I'm the only one confused here, dude. I'm the only one who's confused. I thought of it in a different way. I thought out of stealth like when you're not in stealth. Alrighty, I'm gonna be bad at this, man. I'm gonna be bad at this. Oh, Dathia. Where are my potions at, man?
Goes up, let's get another one.
You move.
Drop another one. Wait. Okay. Wait for that to drop, then drops the last 2. Put them in.
Stay away from line.
Marks are going to blue. Billy, do yours now. Go next. Alright, we're gonna do signals during wind.
Oh, the wins are a lot easier on Mythic. What the hell? Dude, wins are so much easier on Mythic. I don't know what it is.
Next marks are going to green. Are we missing a mark?
Do I need to check this
First thing you
up?
gotta go blue. Take those other ones to green.
Control the ad.
Ads coming.
You're coming up. Blue.
Marks are going to green here.
Yeah.
Go add.
Knocking back.
Take marks to green, blow back now. Another one. Okay, good.
Take that one, please. Bar one.
Stay
First
away.
2 marks on the next one going diamond, next 2 to green. Sorry, I'll shut up. These are diamond guys, and then
2
green.
diamond.
One more diamond, please. Cass, take that to green. After this one.
Oh, we're all dead up here, aren't we?
One of your marks.
Yeah, well, at least one of the guys dead.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. There's just a lot of AoE damage out here. But this fight seems like it's basically heroic, isn't it?
Went up.
Easy fix to that is just kill the ad faster.
Man.
It'll die before the marks. You guys get
Pretty good first roll, though. I feel pretty confident with this one.
Yep.
And it's just basically the fight. So what I noticed in here, chat, what does because I never really got to actually like properly play this.
I thought we were going.
I was looking at the logs, but I was really looking at the rogues positionals. I saw 2 spots: either rogues going up or rogue is doing the fight itself. I did not pay attention to the other boss. I just realized so they puts up sparks in people, and you use the sparks to put them into the ad, but then they'll get the ad awakened.
There, the person in front of me could have dropped it.
Did I get it right or did I get it wrong? Real quick. I know I'm a little bit learning to fly, but I just looked at Rogue was like, this is surprisingly easy, simplistic, but I feel like I'm gonna mess something up. There's a few things. Healers are rough for it. Yeah, definitely.
And I
Definitely
was following you,
a lot of
and you
healing
were
here.
triangle. I was like, uh-oh.
Alright, let me just make sure.
Because there was another player in front of you already next to diamond.
Hunters Energy summon the volatile infusers. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Thunderbolt isn't going to start the minions after the spawn because I like to strike players. Danger damage over 2 seconds.
2 before the debuff drops.
This affects stacks.
Grab
Okay,
one
good
drop,
after mark.
grab one drop real quick.
Death and marks
And
apply with lightning, inflicting nature damage on impact. Damage 1 second, increase in nature
That's
damage by
what you wanna
10%.
do,
This
yeah.
affects stacks.
And then-
When within 4 yards
so
of
you
other
keep
players
the
will
debuff
duplicate or fresh connect the mark.
And then
Does
yeah,
not
we
expire.
wanna
Coming
get
within
to
40 yards of a
6
dormant
before
infusor
next
causes
end,
side
we
discharge to
clear
clear effect.
the
Transfer
4,
transform
we're
nature to the
doing
guardian.
west, so we wanna
And urges
get
infuser
that out
discharges
during the
electricity to
wind.
all players, inflicting nature
So just
damage.
be
Additional
quick
nature
with it.
damage and affect stacks. Infusers though.
Some passive damage.
Infuser. Okay. So it's basically what I explained. It just positionals and try to make sure you offload the charges for him. I'll try to Mythic rating whenever we decide to main Disc Race. Yo, have you seen Disc Race in 10.05, Jake? I'm not even kidding you. Shadow Disc could be a thing. Looks real good. Looks big good. Oh god.
2. Wait for it to drop. 2 more.
By the way,
Last one.
that song, Jake.
Stay away from lines.
I think I'm okay, right?
Taking out F6.
Can't read
So
my
we'll just
phone.
duplicate one more.
Okay. Single, stop. We can't have a triple rolling during one.
Get him out, drop it. There.
Yeah, I feel like my speed is just too high.
Spread.
Did I pick up like more speed on my gear or
These ones go
something?
to triangle. So
No, I
start
don't.
migrating over to triangle if you got the marks, but 2 in.
Stay away from lines.
Gonna come across.
That's coming out. Okay.
Ads coming.
Blue. Get the ad close. Slow.
Ad's dying, get ready for blowback.
Marks
Marks going to
coming.
green.
Go 2 into green right now. Wait for it to drop, and then put the next 2 in. Go in.
If you won't know, let it take that too.
Yeah, you definitely need a lot of AoE here, a lot of CC.
That was. Put 3 into diamond first.
Other thing where my, what is it? Ability bar is. I gotta remove
Green
that.
out.
Yeah, it's dead.
Stop stacking
Unfortunate.
wins with these.
How's Raid going? Yo, Rob, actually having some fun with Dathia. I'm actually kind of enjoying this. It's a little bit more mechanical, like interesting with the ads and whatnot, but I kind of love it. I kind of love it, not gonna lie. Having a lot of fun with it. But this right now is the first time I'm getting to play tonight. So for a whole hour at the very beginning, just couldn't play. Wasn't in for the first boss or second, but we went for Dathia. I'm having fun with this one. I know that apparently a lot of people dislike this fight when they did it. Like, it shows like its difficulty. It's a difficult one. But I'm having a blast right now. I'm enjoying this. Might be a dumb question, but how often do you look at your spells? Or do you have a key binding by heart? So part of it is I do remember my key bindings in terms of abilities. Plus also like, I mean, Rook is very much in terms of like a proc-based class, right? Most of the times I'm Sinister Striking until I have an ability that's available, right? So like Sinister Strikes, but if they had twice, if they got a proc, Pistol Shot is now available. And it's more about like learning how much comma points everything generates and then kind of knowing exactly what ability you should be using next type of deal. So part of it is I'm looking at my cooldowns like a little bit. I'm like, it's kind of like when you're driving, right? And you want to look at the rear mirror. Kind of like I will look at my buffs for a second, like just see what I get. Or I'll put the buffs down here in the middle, kind of like what I have my health bar is. Or look it down here as well, just really quickly to glance at them. So it's a lot of me just kind of stare in the middle of the screen on what's happening, and then like glance really quickly. A lot of people get weak auras, so they kind of like everything can be like more centered. So you can see where everything's up in terms of CDs and whatnot.
Spring.
A little bit easier.
And then Clay, you go ahead and
But it all depends with the class though. Every class is a little different. With Rogue, I'm doing a little bit of looking. I'm not staring my bars the entire time because positionally I gotta be a little bit more aware. But it's a mix. Part of it is me remembering exactly what things are, but also just to make sure I get the cooldown right, I am glancing really quickly. But I'm just looking for like numbers, looking for the timers. But yeah, definitely not staring at my bars, but I'm glancing in once in a while. That's not a dumb question at all, Adam. I feel like that's where a lot of the melee are, at least from a melee perspective, that's what a lot of people usually do. They'll glance at their cooldowns very quickly, just to get an idea, right? You'll just look down for a second. It'll naturally come to you, like, as you play the classes, you get more comfortable with it, as you get to memorize where your key bindings are, as you get to get super comfortable with them, as you get the flow of the class, and it more or less becomes like almost second nature. You're not really looking for timers, you're more or less kind of like got them cut in the back of your mind, or at least pretty close. But yeah. Did they make any changes? Haven't seen any notes. Not for this fight, no. They nerfed her a couple of times, but for the most part, I think they kept her the same. I don't think it should change drastically or anything. DBM, can I remove that marker for Dathia?
5, 4, 3.
Okay, I'll need to look into it afterwards. Because I have this thing where my bars are, and I just don't even look at it. I need to move it somewhere else.
That just spread to everyone.
That's super unfortunate.
Go in 2 more. One.
Stay away from lines.
Let's drop it in triangle. Okay, put the new marks into blue. 2 more.
Bark needs to be in blue. That rogue over there.
Okay.
Next are going into green, guys.
Oh god. Yeah, so there I was kind of spreading these sparks. I definitely want to try not to spread those as best I can. That's going to be part of this fight, is making sure not to spread those charges, because that's how you get the ads. She doesn't summon them, you have to summon them yourselves. That's going to be interesting. I kind of like that. But I think she does send some energy at those things either way.
Drop that.
These 4 marks go into green. Knockback now.
Nice.
All these marks
Okay,
now spread,
that's
leave lane
unfortunate.
open.
Okay, at least I can cloak. But now look at the mark there. Or do we get marks on on the up? We might have gotten marks on the way up. What's the progression of Mythic? So, profession for Mythic. Professional progression. Profession, I'm doing leatherwork and enchanting, but not for like raiding. I'm just doing enchanting and leatherworking for a little bit of supplemental gold. But really just trying to work towards enchanting, I think. I was gonna do Angie and leather, but I decided to pivot. I should have done just leatherwork and skinning, honestly, or herbalism and alchemy. But I kind of decided to like, oh, I'm just gonna have an all for that for like the actual gathering. I should have just done on my main. Like all the movement abilities are on F usually. That's what I do too. Yeah, so usually for me, like my basic combat abilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, and R. My stuns are Shift R. My class ability, a specific class thing, is F usually. Heal is usually Shift F. T and Shift T are usually like utility abilities or something I don't use often. 5 is super special ability that has a unique mechanic to it. Usually 7 on my Naga is like a AoE ability. Usually AoE like with a cooldown. Then I have usually my movement is on 4 on Naga or Shift E. My other utilitarian is like 1 on Naga. Big escape ability or big like I want to get out of the situation ability is Alt scroll down. F1 through F4 usually my defensives. Stuff like that, yeah. So I usually have those like set up for my alts as well. So like instead of a stun look on a mage, right, I'll put a polymorph there. Or in a warlock, I'll do a fear. But in my head, it's like, oh, it's in my CC. Makes it a little bit easier to remember. Although there's some classes like Survival Hunter and Shadow Priest where I can't really do that the same way. So I have to like adjust my brain with that one a little bit. But for the most part, I can do it like, okay, so this is how I do with those classes. And then that's how I'm going to do this other classes. And I don't have to think much about it. It helps a lot. Definitely worth doing it. Like having some kind of like a system. Unless you're the type of person that can keep up with all of them all at once. I know I can't, but if you can, you're better than me. T for interrupts and G is like a damage cooldown. Yeah, a lot of people do stuff like that. The more comfortable we get with melee, the less deaths you'll have. I can tell I heal if I get. That's all did. Yeah, for sure. Confused with my classic guild right now. We somehow lost all our warrior DPS in the space of 2 weeks. To the point where I've been asked to roll warrior Thursdays. Oh no, dude. Good luck then. Yeah, I can see why you can't play priest then. I can see why that's a thing. I never get to change my stuff. Super unfortunate, honestly.
Marks spread. Two more. Two more.
Stay away from lines.
Okay. We'll be standing, we're fine.
We're gonna have to duplicate once.
Cyclone. Like Cyclone is a little weaker than normal. That or maybe like my sprint is way too good. I can tell, but I don't remember like having to run that far. Or even like the moment where I'm just like trying to like run to Dathia during Hurricane. I usually remember like just running away. Mad.
Would be one in the triangle. We're gonna have to duplicate another one. Knock back.
Oh my god.
Oh, one wrong way. No.
Excuse me, Mark.
Nah, it's pure carry.
Memnarch, why would you drag us to here? What's your progression?
We went into that cyclone with 5 stacks.
So we've gotten down. We're in Dathia, which is like what 6, 7 out of 11 or whatever it is, 7 out of 9. So Aeronautic down, Taro's down, Primal Council down, Senate down, Kurok down. So 5 out of however many is it? 8? 5 out of 8? Is that what it is, chat? Is it 8? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8. So we have 5 out of 8. We got 5 out of 8 down. So Dathia would be like a 6 out of 8. And then we're gonna be doing the last, working on the last 2. I feel like Dathia is probably doable. Probably very, very doable. They became a dirty 2, 3 PvP zones where I just last people around. One class is gear fast to the point where I meet haste hit requirements for Fury in the first phase of the X-Pack. That seems like a lot.
Stacks from the ad casting?
Seems like a ton.
Stacks from dropping.
Mythic plus health nerf and explosive hotfix? Yo! Yeah, Azure Vault, a bunch of stuff got reduced in health and damage. Crystal Thrash is no longer used splinter shards! Yo! No more splinter shards. Arcane Fury's piercing shards impact them to nothing either. My god, that's so good. Orange Walk health reduced by 15. Tailage health reduced. Ruby Life Pulse reduced. Let's go. Let's go. Hunger Lash is the longest spawn explosive orbs. Good. Good. I felt like there was a lot of explosive on Hunger Lashes. Hunger Lash is the longest spawn explosives. Good. Good. Yo, they nerfed the 2 dungeons that were like the hardest. I hope they become some of the easiest, man. I really hope they become some of the easiest.
Then we'll get another set of 4. Those 4 run a triangle, then we'll get another set of 4, and that's when you do the split. You do 2 diamond, 2 triangle to summon it. That's what we just keep going clockwise.
Okay, let me do DBM stuff. Just to make sure nothing is getting marked ever. Just double checking. There's the thing also with, I think it's conductor mark, right? Show frame, yellow player's name, show time before conductor mark cooldown, show special announced, move away from others. Is it conductive mark that it shows up for me, or what is it?
If you do get hit by a spread and you're like, you don't know what to do with it, or you're not sure if you can drop it in the marker, just take it to any marker, just get rid of it. We'll get rid of it later.
Yeah, when one ad becomes awakened, it clears all the other ads of their debuffs. Their stacks.
So what part is it that shows me like that little thing down below? Zephyr Slam? Coalescing Storm. Has to be conductive mark, right? Yellow player, show special announce, show timer, show range. No, I don't need the range, I don't think. I think it's the thing. Showing range. Okay, I should be good. So I shouldn't have anything else on my plates or my bars. They became a dirty. Yeah, honestly. Honestly, could do that. I have 3 different keybinds for all spells on lock. That's to a lot of deaths. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? That seems like a lot of spell keybinds to keep up. One too many. A little back away so Acid can still do damage.
Alright, 2 more going. It's 2 going. Sorry.
Stay away from land.
Just drop that any.
Hope I'm okay here. We gotta grapple down. Although it doesn't look like the knockup is as deadly as it was. That feels, something feels different about it for sure. Okay, so it looks like if you are not moving, you are going to take a lot of damage, but any kind of movement speeds just bypasses this mechanic entirely.
That's the kick.
That's what it feels like.
Next set of ads are going to mark, they're going to green.
Shout, big boo.
2 more in green.
Better position so I can keep cleaning the ad.
Drop the other two in diamond.
Good idea. Wait till after we know where to go. Twin star and it's Ad's about to die.
Low. As dying.
Spread. These new marks go in to triangle. More.
Stay away from lines.
Alright, so we're gonna
Two
do
diamond and fucking two green.
I'm taking mine to diamond, the rest go into green.
Watch stack. This last one needs to go into diamond bucket.
Kill this.
Oh, I think we need to kill that a lot earlier. A lot earlier.
Drop the other.
Oh no, we're so dead. We either need we either died because we didn't have healing. That or we need to kill that a lot faster. Oh my god. I think it's Thunderbolt. I think we just gotta nuke everything down and then slay that thing real quickly. We're just all dead. My god. How are we dead here too? Bunch of people dead here as well. Damn. Has a little monk yet, I believe? I have not, no. Have you play, do you play every class? Because I can remember playing a monk demon hunter. I do like Mr. Demon Hunter. I want to play monk, but I haven't leveled him yet, no. I still need to level properly a mage, warlock, paladin, monk, and demon hunter. So 5 classes, but everything else I already have max. I do gotta start working on the druid as well as my warrior for like actual gear, because they don't really have that much gear. Haven't done like mythic pluses on them properly yet. Warrior only recently got to like decent-ish item level, but I still need more gear in order to really take them into like mythic pluses so they all can like, you know, start being more self-sufficient. As for my druid, I just haven't had the time to really properly work on a character, and the only thing I've done on that one is just flying around and farm herbs, which has been pretty good amount of gold. But yeah, I definitely do need to start working on them properly. Definitely. DBM thing done?
People
It is a DBM thing, yeah. But I was trying to figure out where it was.
Make sure when you're DPS in the app that we have to use to go to the platform that you are interrupting. Group 1 has to save their kicks for small ads and the big ads.
Yep, that's a good shit.
So it looks like we're gonna do like 2 sets of ads or each group, and then we're chilling. I don't know if I should level my monk, rogue, mage, or warlock. If you look at those guys, I'd say monk, Mistweaver, and brewmaster are looking really good in next set patch. So if you want to play all 3 playstyles of monk, it's looking like it's gonna get a lot better. Rogues are really good; they're only gonna get better. Mages are still pretty decent. Warlocks are all pretty good. So honestly, like all the class choices you got, they're all looking good, man. All looking pretty good right now. None of them are terrible. All are pretty fun too. Like no matter what you choose, I think you'll have fun with it. So you got yourself a lot of choices. It's really down to like what do you want to play? What are you interested in? What playstyles are you looking to explore? Like are you looking to play DPS? Are you looking to play healer? Are you looking to tank at any point?
Marks go to boil.
You want to play range? Okay. Okay. I was gonna say. Swear to God, I just spread it.
Let that stack drop before you put another one in. You drop one in now. Drop that in, please. Please go to green.
Those are coming up. A lot more on the guy.
Okay.
These marks going to triangle.
Oh, 5 buff. Huge.
These are grouped at your live sleep up.
Oh yeah, look at that damn.
Spring stick or something.
2 into diamond first, then 2 into triangle.
Oh yeah, it's all melting, bro. Don't even worry about it. It's all just melting. Probably honestly can start killing this guy.
Let this drop.
Look at the big guy.
Force that, guys. Pay fucking attention.
I'm just melting, bro. Static discharge and thunderbolt. We gotta do something about that, man. I got no healing. We need healing. What do we have up here? Pasta? Why does Pasta not show up like he's here?
Of course.
That's weird.
Yeah, we had 4 stacks. We're ticking for 30.
You know what resource you need to craft tier set next week? You don't need a resource. It's just a quest line. From what we know so far, it's just a quest line.
And if you're not looking at the debuff on the fucking raid either, like I don't even know what to say anymore.
Alright, Dathia. What weakora is there? Dathia Mythic Info Frame, Dathia Energy Tracker, Dathia Chillin' Prompter Marks. Do I need the whole Dathia setup? Because so far as a melee, I don't really know what I could really do better for weakara, but I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at even if I don't. If I'm the kind of class like, oh, what you do in the fight? Yeah, you don't need a weakara, but I'm gonna get mad at you because you don't have it. Do you need it? No, but you still should have it. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll get it. I feel like it'll be that kind of situation. Channel Pronto Marks. Oh god. Okay, whatever. And I need, what else is there? Dormant Infuser Energy Tracker. I copy import. Import.
We're saying you're not running the teleprompter marks, weakora. Pasta, you're not running the teleprompter marks, weakora.
Yeah, the info frame raid leader.
I have the bars and I can see the debuff.
You need the teleprompter mark one.
I got all of them, man.
It's the best.
I got all of them.
Pack, of course.
Alright, all the weakoras done. Even though I don't think I actually use them for as my class at all. You don't need summon to Cosmic Flux. So yes, so we haven't been able to test it properly on the
Is Red Dow.
there it is. We haven't we haven't been able to test it on a PTR, so it's not like we really know exactly what it is. All we have is a blue post of how they said they wanted to function. They said it's probably not going to be like any kind of Cosmic Flux. You're not going to need to get any kind of like currency. It's just going to be a quest line you're doing your main character, and then you got to charge on your main, and all of your other characters get it as well. So when you get one, all of them get it, and it should be good to go. That's all it takes.
As long as it's doing the same thing, I can't.
Yeah, the info frame. What is that at? Down in the middle of my screen.
And I just got the teleprompter one.
I don't know what to put it. I guess I'm gonna put it over here. I really don't know. Fine, I'll put it here. Teleprompter. I guess middle is fine.
The teleprompter one tells you specific, the player specifically.
I have no idea. I may try to adjust these things, boys. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
It
doesn't tell you when to dunk. It tells you what's going to be happening next.
It tells you where to dunk.
Yeah.
And it tells you when not to dunk later in the fight. And it also tells you timing on the next set of marks, so you can position yourself to be there to be ready to dunk.
And then my question is I have all that information even without that. It's just, would it stop people from overlapping? That's my question.
Clearly, every time we get to diamond triangle, people are not doing it correctly.
Okay, so it's not that smart. You still have to make sure you don't overlap.
It might just be one of those things where if everybody doesn't hit the weak guard, it doesn't work right too.
Well, it's not even that. People still will always need to track the debuff on the raid, right?
Yeah.
So. Alright, let's get a what's left.
I'm out of flasks. I'm actually trying to see if I can get the other rogue in the guild to see if you can help me out there. See if you can just give me some flasks and I'll just like, yo, I'll give you a big gold for them. Just upcharge me. Easy 5,000 gold or 4,000 gold. Okay, so that puts a marker there.
Sorry, pal, my bad.
Put your marks in.
There were still 2 stacks running, homie.
Dropping in 2, 2 more in. Alright, good. Now we wait for the next set.
God.
Spread that.
We have an extra, so after these drop, we'll drop these in Star. Me and Pete.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Get ready to spread. Just going to try.
I feel like all those bars I'm more confused than before. I feel like I was doing pretty good in this fight, but now I'm more confused like what the hell is going on. I'm looking at all these bars, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, what the hell's happening.
Okay.
That's coming now. Good, well.
Diamond.
You're able to kill now, yeah?
They're going to.
Alright. So it's broken down. I appreciate it. I'll get a repair for that when I get a chance. That's for 1 second.
One more.
Triangle, please.
Frosty, get next big ad, please.
I got it.
Okay.
Larson, triangle.
I have next.
Next set of marks are gonna go diamond first. I'll go and Larson will go. Bear, stay by green.
Yes, sir.
Have we got missing? I feel like we have a person missing.
Larson, when this drops, you can put yours in.
Oh, we actually get it. Kill it. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Yeah, we gotta kill it way quicker than that.
Drop the green.
We gotta kill it a lot quicker than that.
We need to be faster, because we have to do a double on that.
Yeah, we need to do it. Definitely.
I lost Bear to just bleed out there. Okay, we get recovered.
How many stacks we get into on platforms?
25 down.
Pete was saying like 18 is that's what I heard in the video.
Yeah, I think we just get into it too many stacks on the platforms and just killing us.
Around 20 and then
Just 23 is a lot.
I might have misunderstood him because he was talking about when it was like safe to do doubles, and he said, "Oh, we're around like 17 to 18 around here," which looked like it was towards the end, if I remember correctly.
Wouldn't you want to do doubles?
Yeah, he was saying you don't want to do doubles when you have like that many stacks.
Gotcha.
I should be able to do a little more damage to those mods.
Drop a birch for a second. You get a chance.
Is there any problem with the stack? Like,
Dathia, they're a bit hard in heroic. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Dathia, I think is going to be a little bit of us getting used to the fight for a couple of pulls. But once we start to get comfortable, once we can do one of the sides fairly well, then we get the second group to do the side, I think we'll be pretty good overall.
Now hold your PI when you go up the platform across here.
Do we have repairs anywhere?
We'll keep sending the other two on full and billion acid.
I should be able to do more damage to them too.
Maybe not.
Trying to CC
yeah, I'm trying to cook so you guys can go ham.
my cap is kind of pointless there, so I'm just kind of gonna do more damage. Well, I think your Nova is better.
Just no repairs?
Right.
Wait. We can do repairs, can't we? I could just go downstairs and go repair,
Just let me know when you Nova and I'll thunderstorm.
Yeah, let me do that.
And then I'll sunder after.
We got a shortcut now.
What's the name of the big ass?
There's a guy, blacksmithing guy. Mad.
Get the kicks down below too. Every time it gets off, the boss gets buffed.
That's actually convenient. That should be used in the first place. We'll put a drop it on Jeeves or whatever. Swear to God, if I come back and there's Jeeves waiting for me, or there's like a blacksmithing thing, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. So with this boss, man, I don't know. Do I even need to pay attention to the bars? I'll try and not pay attention to the bars, except for like the energy one.
I'm so sorry.
Come on. Come on, Douglas. Well, at least they're sorry about it.
Will has a debuff.
Get more.
You took boss mode.
We're at 60. These marks go to blue. Oh, another one. Wait.
I'll go in the second
one.
round.
And drops the last one. These marks go to triangle, start shifting over.
So we just cleave.
Another one. Alright, wait. Get close. 2 more in.
Is that
That's
losing?
coming out.
Oh, what a bro. What a
Coming
bro.
on diamond. Bring him over.
Actually, bro. We're going flying?
These marks going to triangle too, so spread.
Oh, not that ring of peace, for love of God.
Oh no, he didn't ring a piece? Oh no, where'd he go? Oh wow, he went far. He went distance. Alright, chat, we're doing damage. We're doing damage. Big kicks, big damage. Kill all these others. Oh god, there's one up here that's so healthy. This one is still so lively. Oh, he's gonna be the end of us, dude. This one right here. He's gonna kill us.
Go in. Get ready for the drop. Put one into triangle.
Oh, we gotta kill him. We gotta kill the big guy too. Oh god, that's a lot of stacks. Oh, that hurts.
Last one, triangle.
Oh.
Alright, that's up.
Okay, so we gotta figure out how to do those ads properly. What are these things called? They're called Thundercallers. How am I doing Thundercallers? Thundercaller. Yeah, my damage is not bad. We got Cron with Spring. What's going on? Did they have deaths early?
Like rock general.
You are a bro.
Set it in the right spot, but I don't think we should use it.
Hold on, let me pick up the mail first.
Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to be helpful.
Oh my god, dude.
We're up to 23 stacks there.
I can actually hit those ads from over here.
Yep.
I might be able to throw like a wailing arrow or something in there to silence it.
Wait, actually, big brain? Why not?
Yeah, if I stand like right here at the edge, I can reach.
I think it's only hunters that can do it.
Are you running wheeling arrow?
Yeah, I'm running it because it's going to be good for the second platform. I might be able to help silence them from over here.
Huge.
How far are you guys off on the push-up there?
Well, that was bad grouping because we had a rock.
Easy 5,000.
I'm just thinking if we do a swap, like you pull acid up there, it's probably ideal.
Actually, bro. Actually, a bro, dude. Look at him.
It's nuts.
But they're 23 stacks, so you need to clear like at least 5 stacks faster than we are. So
Well, that was the first pull of PI, and it was just not grouped up because we had a couple stragglers.
PI there.
Okay.
What a gamer move right there, dude. Look at that. Now I'm flashed off, dude. Big Lucy Flash, man, on the rescue. What a bro.
Like the 4
Oh my
different
God.
patterns that the ads spawn in up there, and like the hardest pattern, the easiest.
Send it back
pattern
5,000
for
gold.
Prot Warrior specifically.
That makes up the difference.
Stand here
And a little bit
to
more.
get, like, 4 ads, for example.
Hopefully that did send.
Yes,
Hopefully that actually did send. Alright, chat, I think that's actually a really cool fight, man. I do wonder if this could be a better subtle to rogue fight, because the ad's gotta die really quickly. I know that sub is like a little bit of a weird one because it can't really do single target and AoE like that. But imagine if you just go in, Shuriken Tornado, secret techniquing everything down. That could be good.
Acid CDs, irrespective.
Or I think if it were Assassination Big Bleed, oh, I really like this fight. It's really cool on Mythic. I love how they kind of did the whole normal and heroic put together. How you have to summon the ads yourselves with the debuffs, and then you have to do the sides and just go in, big nuke, wipe everything out. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. For some reason, I thought that a lot of people hated this fight, dreaded it. And I thought like I was hated. Maybe like I hated by the end of it, right? Maybe it was a long prog. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. My goodness.
I think we tried to pull with PI
What, do we have to switch Will as well? Yeah, we'd have to switch Will and Heston.
That means on his TK.
Dude.
Bam.
Mad. I also gotta see if we can do whatever we do heroic. I gotta try to see if I can. What is that on the screen?
I could throw my AoE rotation.
Oh, that guy's marked. I was gonna say for a second like, there's a marker on him.
You guys should smooth sail.
Yeah, we'll know.
It's like 2 markers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we tested this pool.
That Rob was pretty rough there.
Oh my god, up or no?
No, not this pull.
Okay.
Keep the same, we'll see. Just have
All
a
right.
big pull here.
Hopefully we'll get a big pull. Maybe I gotta save a drone rush for that AoE. Maybe that's what I gotta do, because everything gotta die real quick. But I don't really know what else I can do AoE wise. I feel like I'm already pumping at the very start.
Mark.
At least in this ads.
The last 2.
Unfortunate. Not the best buff ever.
We only.
Oh, we didn't
did
duplicate.
Stay away from mines.
These marks duplicate once.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Let this
do
drop,
do
let this
do
drop
do
in
do do do.
Alright, get one in.
Yo, Shaman's an MVP for this fight. Look at that. Totem is huge. Big value totem.
Put it in, please, God. Put it in.
Give him a path. You guys are just chilling.
You guys are fucking fun.
Stay away from mines.
He's got a triangle. The other mark.
Try to see if we could reposition. Probably not get knocked up in air. Oh god. I did get knocked up in air. It's okay, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
These marks got a triangle.
Okay, big AoE, we got a drone rush and everything for this one. We got literally everything we need. Oh god. Oh Frosty, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, far ad, gotta kick it. Hopefully bring it in. Just gonna cloak it, just
I
stay
can
in.
hit them too if
Can you
they're
hit
on
them
the
Big
there?
AoE.
Can you like drop?
If they're actually closer to the edge, but it was, I'm assuming it was line of sight because I couldn't hit them.
Oh, all of us are dead.
It was line for
That was
me.
unfortunate.
But I had
I
the
mean,
marks. I just died really quickly. I couldn't get.
Yeah, they're definitely in range for me. Oh, I just couldn't hit them. 'cause
Ah,
it was line of sight.
it's dead. I think
So
we ended up
they
spreading
were,
the
like,
debuffs
to
at the
the
end
edge,
there.
we could-
DK pumping, open or DK with the PI in the army, it is so good. It is a really strong combo. Very, very, very strong
Not
combo.
unless one of them is
It is powerful.
on the edge. Even still, we're not running Soul. I mean, I could swap to Soul if it was necessary, but we're not running.
Am I gonna get rest from here? Maybe?
I mean, the other option
Pete?
is...
Oh, Pete got us, dude.
Like super min-max.
Big
we
Pete.
actually need a little bit more damage. We could technically get blown towards that one and disengage back, like for boomies anyways. We wouldn't actually touch the platform, so we wouldn't get the debuff.
It's kind of risky. You take fall damage coming back.
Take fall damage either way. I mean, if you were able to hit like a Sunfire on a good portion of them, if they're nicely grouped, it's decent.
Main thing I was gonna test is if I can AoE silence them. That would be more useful.
It doesn't appear to be, unless you, well, Wailing Arrow doesn't let you just cast it on a specific area it's targeted, right?
No, it's targeted. So the angle I was at, I was not in line of sight of it. Okay. If I was where you were,
Is it possible to swap Tash with Crunny? So Tass is getting monk buff up there.
I would really crush Tass's CD to do that.
Okay.
well, yeah, what is it?
We'll just try it this pull. We'll just try it. We
Well-
didn't even get a clean pull there to see if we could do it without.
I would have AoE, but I wouldn't have like.
I need to respond back to Lisa here in a bit. That's a bit of explanation. What's up, Herman? How you doing, fam? Okay, well, I got the buffs. I got the buffs for pure single target. Jesus. I was just blasting.
Stay away from lines.
2 and 2 quick.
Excellent.
Put 1 in green.
Oh god, that was really bad.
Need to spread 1.
Can get over there on drop one.
Need to put 2 in blue.
Use it green, so...
Drop, Faye, drop that on star. Yeah.
Stay away from lines.
Hopefully, the one would kill us too badly. Second on green, we could just kind of pivot over to the other one next. Gonna be getting ads here in a bit.
Kill you. Get in position.
Knocking back.
Knock.
These are going to green.
Need to spread 1. I'm gonna just grab your son. Okay, you got it. Oh.
Yeah, they're out of line of sight. I can reach them, but they're
That was
not.
my kick.
Looks like you found the dailies for Sentinel WoW.
I let him make it.
That's actually. Well, it needs line of sight as well, so you can put it up there.
Got the ad up. Reorg.
We definitely can do this with Crony up here.
Yeah, that was
We're almost done.
my call.
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, this definitely would have been doable. We were doing a lot better this time around. God, it just keeps getting blasted. Oh, we got no health at all. Oh no. Oh man.
Decent bit of time.
This is fun though. I'm enjoying this. That's not fun wiping, but it's a fun fight in general.
Yeah, in order to throw anything at them, they'd have to be like directly on the edge, which I don't think is worth it.
I don't think we need it. I think if Crony goes up, we kill those at like 16 stacks. We were at 18 there, and the big addles are like 10% health without an entire DPS up there. So.
What happened was Square. We had like 4 people over there with marks. I dropped mine in triangle because there's a whole bunch of people already over there at Square.
Somebody fucking ran into me. Sorry. I got past mine right when square. Oh, somebody ran into me, so I just ran one straight to triangle.
I am gonna get like pulled through the center, and if I end up with a debuff at the end of it, I'll try and
sketchy.
Kelly, dude, how are you playing two characters at once? Yeah, sorry, that was just my bad not going up there oriented.
I would love for Sentinel Owl to be like have that niche dispo, but you can't even cast it if it's like out of line of sight.
Yeah. We'll hit the corner. See if it reaches. Just hit the explosive shot and roll a hero and then bow out.
Oh god. Try to see if I can get a message back to him whenever I could. Mage is arcane? Mage is arcane. He's a big blaster.
Acid.
Arcane is nutty. If you see a mage blasting, it's usually arcane. Because they're just insane right now. Actual madman mages. Madman spec. Fully buffed up. Cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
What if? Last one.
Oh, so if I'm not sprinting, I actually could potentially get like at a bad spot. Interesting. Okay, we cleave as hard as we can here. I'll probably a single target. Because Dathia gotta die.
Last two in.
Don't kill yet.
Or
get in position for now. Kick somebody.
these marks go into green. Go ahead.
Try to kick him a little closer. Beautiful. Get him ambushes. Pistolier, bandolier in here.
Stay away from light.
All these gotta die.
First two on this are diamond.
Oh god.
Second two are green.
This guy's gotta die. We actually gotta kill him fast.
This is my kick on this side.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. We can do it. 17 stacks. We can do it. Gotta kill him faster. Faster. Oh my god. We at some point need to switch. At some point we actually need to switch.
Oh, put that one in a diamond.
Woo! We did it! Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no! Run! We did it, boys! Hey, we lived the first one! First platform lived. Alright, we just gotta do that a couple of more times, right? That's the theory behind it. That's it's easier said than done. But hey, progress. I like seeing a little bit of it. A little bit at a time, keeping a good positive attitude about it.
Pass on orbit.
My god. So this time I'm not going up at all. This time we're just kind of chilling.
Behind on that, didn't Platform time.
But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna help him cleave a little, but I'm not going up. I'm not platform 2. But if you can do platform 1, then platform 2, platform 3, platform 4, and then I guess the boss is dead? Or should be dead? Oh god. But now we're gonna have to do the whole static thing, since we're down here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna put it off. Just so we don't have to sit on this for too long.
2 into X, and then next 2 into diamond.
God. That was Aura Mastery. Aura Mastery bugs the game and lags everybody out. Really, really bad. For the first few seconds when you use it.
YOLO running in. Drop.
Okay, so I have to use say sprint for like the knockbacks or these. The suck. Sprint is for the suck.
These are going to X.
We sprint away from the suck, like a good Christian boy. There's nobody want to be sucked up in a tornado.
We definitely would have killed that set.
Alright.
I think we can still kill ours faster.
This is doable.
We're fine doing it the way we are.
Very, very doable.
let me go to 4, and you pick up the ad, and I'll just taunt it off you.
Okay.
Oh man.
In the back.
Get some more log cookies, please.
Possibly, yeah, I can do the first stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. That would be better for me.
Has you guys killed Dathia before? No, this is our progression. This is progress, boys. How you doing, by the way?
You do first, I'll do second.
Waiting for the wall, 30 more minutes. Hope you guys get something good. Hell yeah.
Except it's 4 seconds.
Yeah, we never killed Dathia, so this is like our progression. We killed Kurog last week. I'm pretty happy about it, but it doesn't mean it stops there. So now we're on Dathia, trying to see if we can get a couple of pulls. This is like real first night that we're really getting like real progression. We're like good attempts on Dathia. So definitely by no means are we like claiming that, oh yeah, easy fight, easy gonna be able to down it. Like technically it can be down this week. We believe it's possible. It depends on what we play and how clean we are. And if we need to make like comp adjustments early, we probably should be doing them early. That's something that helped us during Kurog, is adjusting our classes accordingly. As soon as we did that, it felt a lot better, and we felt like we were able to get a lot more progression. I don't want to be like Spider Boss all over again. The grapple hook, sprint, all being used as clever as well as I can. I'm gonna make mistakes, but I'm gonna try to hold on to them as best as possible.
Stay away from lines.
Okay, that was 2. Did I roll it? I hope I didn't roll it. But for Dathia right now, they have me going on the first platform for the AoE, and we have a lot of the single target plays. I don't know how other guilds really killed it. This guy's gonna die. You better be in position.
For one of these marks slower than diamond.
But we're trying to go for a more single targety composition because we have gear, so we should be able to do it. Like, not heavy single target, like we definitely have AoE, but we are leaving certain classes on the boss the whole time. For big prior single target. That makes any sense.
Interrupt.
Plus, we're bringing in any classes that can do good AoE while also doing single target. And it's all about getting comfortable with these areas up here with the ads.
Try to get it before the sprint.
Okay, good. Timing is pretty good. Timing is really good there. Still kind of low on health, but timing is doable. Something we can function with. But still really, really low. Got too many stacks. It's one of those things we can still optimize for. Yeah, so definitely not perfect on it. But hey, at least we're like making it back from the first platform, which is better than not doing it.
Ad's coming, get some more damage on him. Blue.
I'm gonna have to help him with the ad. I don't know if we have enough people to go up top. I think it's mostly people that were on a first platform that died, so it should be doable.
You'll be in a kick rotation with Mim on that main app.
Okay, let's kill him.
Okay, Adam's gonna go. I'm gonna go flying. I'll grapple for it. Do I shadow step this? Is this a shadow step play? I feel like it is. Maybe if I'm just getting flung around all over the place. If this boss is throwing me around like a ragdoll, maybe.
Doing the X. And
Like
then
that. Dead. I think it's we had no healers at that point, yeah? Yeah, both of ours are dead and the other two on the platform. That's a bleed out. Good evening, what's up, Tony? Hi to my man. Hi, Dal. How are you? I'm doing good, Jeremy. How about you? Small, each substitute, some prog? Yeah, exactly. What's back is the mage? Arcane. Spring away from the stack like a Christian. Yeah. Yeah. 30 more minutes. We did Aeronaut Primal Terrors Dathia. Some people did do Dathia after the Terrors. Some guilds went Kurog. We did Kurog. That was a fun one. Fun, her decently easy on Senate. We ended up swapping Rogue for and logging the Holy Demon Hunter. Yeah, Reptiles are surprisingly good. They really are not bad damage wise. I feel like you can give them like a single target or an AoE profile, and they're really not terrible. Like they're not necessarily bring like a buff or whatever or a debuff that's useful, right? They don't bring like that anything unique that a Retribution brings that like not Holy doesn't bring or Prod doesn't bring. But their damage profile, like it's really, really strong. Like whatever they choose to specialize in, it can be effective. It's just 2 minutes. Like a murder on the ads, yeah. The burst is, yeah, burst and cleave is really, really good. Yeah, they definitely do. It's like the old school combustion mages. Not old school when combustion wasn't like a buff on you, but it was like Nyalotha BFA combustion mage where you would just combust, everything melts. You just would plain, okay, ads are gonna be here, or boss is gonna take a lot of damage at this moment, save combustion for that. And then you would just combust that, and that's it. Big effective, out. You can do a little bit of damage here and there. Big effective damage. And that's where Red Pally is at right now, just on a 2-minute cooldown. Which, if they're not going to give Paladins like a buff, if they're not going to do that, at least like make them super hyper effective inside of wings. And then just like, let them choose how they AoE or single target. It's really good. Burst Cleave, yeah, it's fantastic. Okay.
I'm ready.
Silly when we land the first kick.
Oh god, oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay.
One more.
So there's two over here. I could probably go green, honestly. Do we have two more? Blue?
Stay away from lines.
That's maybe one too many, isn't it? I think I end up splitting. Hope not. But we can adjust.
I think we needed a blue, right?
He did have blue.
More blood. These marks go to green.
I definitely gotta make sure I play it a lot cleaner by having a proper opener and not being out of position for every one of these pulls. But I wonder if it's one of those fights where you can adjust, or if it's like you don't really want to, like once you have a plan, you don't really want to divert from it. Time will tell. Anyway, it's awful in the opener. I did save a potion though, which is not what I meant to do. It's more like I forgot to use one. But I wonder what happens if we use potion for these ads. Like, will they just melt? I'm gonna give it a go.
Go 2 into diamond. He's doing the green. Go in the green.
Spring? Oh my god.
I mean, stuff was dying. I just don't know if it's because of me.
I'll go diamond.
Okay, this guy gotta die. He's definitely gonna have to die. Start cleaving off of him. That's a lot of stacks. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. That's way too many stacks. Oh no. Okay, okay. That was pain. That was just painful. We need some kind of more damage on there. I don't know if we didn't have somebody go up or whatnot, but that's way too many stacks. It seems like a ad's gotta die quicker. Play.
One more. Diamond, please.
Oh, we're green.
Pull back.
Okay, I have sprint for the next knockback with Cyclone. At least they get to practice the other one, yeah? You gotta make every pull count, so even if I kind of messed up... Oh my god, I'm so bad! My positional... I thought for some reason I would be okay, but... Man, okay. It's wide. It's a wide angle. It's a wide... frontal. I thought the arrow is wide, but I was like, surely I'm not gonna get hit. Surely I was gonna be like right next to you, but not actually knock me. It's wide for a reason, because it's a wide frontal. Ah, that's a lesson. Like a guild is one considering two. 2 paladins? I mean, I think it all depends how they're looking for 1005, right? They're not really getting buffed up, or rather next tier. But may not be a bad idea to... I don't know, that's a risky move. Like getting second one for like reclears, I think is gonna be big value. Reclear is fantastic. As for like proc for the next raid, like what if the damage profile is just not the same, you know? I mean, it's not like we have the craziest tier pieces this year or anything, but man, like what if, right?
Another thing too, up top on platform.
You never know where they're gonna be.
Assume this is what's happening, but if it's not, you should be cleaving off of big ad, not cleaving off smallies.
May I have more health stones, please?
Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away. I know we could both do better.
So you guys are saying you needed 3 kicks for the infuser?
I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point?
That is what Spring said, yeah.
Yeah. So when we land up with the first one, then I do the next one.
Oh my guild, multi-flex players. Says a warrior who'll be swapping. Okay, that's not bad then, yeah. If they, I guess it depends. Like some guilds are really good at managing ults, and others not really. For us, we're not really amazing at managing ults. We mostly just kind of got a composition, a bunch of players, and we could build a composition based off their roster. But yeah, multi-flexing, that does take a bit of a time commitment. We do have mostly tanks that are multi-flexing in terms of like Blood DK Warrior or Blood DK Demon Hunter kind of deal. Some healers. We had Pasta going like, wait, we don't even have a Paladin. For some reason, earlier when there was like a bunch of lag, I was like, oh, must be AM. Don't even have AM in the group. Pasta original was gonna go a bit of Pala, but it looks like Monk is kind of like his forte. As in, like, you put him on a Paladin, he does okay, but like, put him on a Monk, he does like well. So it's a bit of a difference. Catalyst shows up, make older to you expect? Dude, I don't think so, no. I don't think so. How funny would that be? But I don't think so. I don't know about that. But yeah, if you got like a really flexible group of players and a really flexible roster that's willing to just like, you know, grind out the gear for everything, it's fantastic. So bringing an extra red pally, like swapping a warrior for red, I could see that. I could see that. Because that's a big value. They actually do quite a lot of damage. Like if you want a melee and you're like, oh yeah, big cleave, yeah, Pally's pretty good for that. You have like Outlaw and stuff, which is like single target and cleave, which just fits the composition. But there are some specific roles we could just bring, like, okay, we'll bring X, we'll bring Y, and then we just need like a big AoE cleaver. Or Pally's your man. Gotta keep running away from her. I know it's like Cyclone and all that, but I'm like literally out of range in melee.
markers go to green, spread.
You keep next to the boss, or at least close. You can just give him for a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, white arrows. Oh, white arrows.
Ads. Beyond dark side.
How's it?
Up back soon.
Beautiful. Positional.
Red, and these marks go to green.
Stop rolling the fucking debuff. Let it drop. Right, now you can put one in.
Are we doing?
We did 3 there.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we're not doing. There's never a time where we're just gonna go, yeah, let's roll 3 outside of like a full. Right?
So it looks like we're rolling the debuff.
3 there.
That's unfortunate. But like, I think we were doing pretty good up here though. Oh, yeah, it was one a little high, but otherwise we're... Nah, I think we're... maybe we're having deaths. It was looking pretty good, but then I looked at the Zebos, and then I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Wasn't bad, though. I felt great, though. I feel like my AoE was perfect. I think save and dance for that and just go and ambush straight up probably is better than, like,
Not with the group.
everything else.
That's a good time.
I'm gonna also do this real quick, chat, because this probably looks awkward, and this probably looks a lot less awkward. Yeah, look at that. It's so nice looking now. I have no bars behind it. It doesn't look like a complete mess. It's still a mess, but not a complete mess. Just a partial one. I can't remember this Terra at the moment. They're single, like if you gear a red for single target and they go full single target build, they can do damage. They can do real damage. Plus, they also changed the Shield of Vengeance a little bit, so they should be more survivable. Does that apply for their other ability, other defensive? The Divine, whatever the hell it was? Let me look, where's Sally at? Divine, is it Divine Protection? There's no way it's a minute, right? I know it's a 1.5, there's no way that's a minute, right? It's giving me like the holy version.
Kearney, who are you sending PI on?
It's gotta be.
Or do you not have it?
It's gotta be. There's no way it's a minute. If it is a minute, that seems like nutty. But, no, this gotta be. It's like 459. No, that's pretty good. Hell yeah, dude. WoW raids looks so different than ESL, so I haven't tried WoW raids. I'm still a noob, still learning the game. Some leather gear in the academy with Demon Hunter. Let's go, guy. Yeah, the raids in WoW are very, very... I think WoW's been doing raids for a while, so they have been doing it for a bit. There are some really, really cool raids with really, like, pretty fights, like in terms of the effects and everything going on. There's definitely some messy fights and some like really like big brain moves. This one so far has been a mixture of like fun, but also not like, super overly complex either. There's definitely a bit of coordination, but nowhere near as bad as like some of these Shadowlands ones. First raid of like Castle Dathia, thematic, awesome looking. A lot of the fights though, lots of personal responsibility. You make a mistake, everybody dies kind of deal. But there's some really good fights. BFA has some really good ones too, like Nyalotha. There were some bad, some good. There's a good portion of fights. I felt like they were messy, but they were okay. There's some ones I enjoyed though. BFA, like BOD was fine, I thought. Oh dear. I didn't like the last boss, but everything was okay. Battle Desire, that is not bad at all. Palace, I thought was really cool. Palace, except for the final boss. Because there's a mechanic where you literally just have to sit behind the pillar, not hit the boss, you line of sighting her. I did not like that part. I do not like the line of sight or just stop doing damage. I get it. It's like, it's a mechanic, but it's like, as a DPS, I would rather be pressing buttons, but it's just not fun. I get the importance of it, but like, you know, although BOD was so good, it really wasn't bad. Opulence was the most underrated boss. Opulence was a fun one. I feel like Opulence was the one where you could have some really good time with like the buffs that you could get. That was a blast. I enjoyed that one. A little bit of mini games that everybody had to do on the sides with that big old dude, and then you fight him at the end. It's like a DPS race, but not really. You kind of try to kill him at the same time, and it's just coordination that required. And at the end, you're just gonna blast the boss for a ton of damage, but you're super powered. Oh, it was fun. Just an absolutely fun fight. There's some fights out there that are just straight up fun, and BOD Opulence was absolutely fun. I feel like that one is... At the time, it was a BFA, right? So it wasn't like the craziest, best expansion ever. But like, man, it was a good fight. Hope I'm okay.
It marks into blue quick.
Except next to a hurricane. It's like looking back at it, it's like, you know what? It actually wasn't bad. I did not hate it. You know, I actually have some good moments in it.
Throw the other ones into green.
You got actual, watch out there.
Oh god.
Lightning orgy.
We're just cleaving. I knew that was gonna happen.
Throw some into purple.
I was kind of bracing at that point. You could hear my voice. A little bit of sign of disappointment because I knew I'm gonna get hit.
Slow.
Push the fat, please. Heavy to tomorrow, 2 seconds.
That's gonna die. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think we're dead.
That was just for people dropping stuff. I don't know why there was like 7 debuffs down.
Well, a lot of them got spread. That's why.
Unfortunate. That's to be fair, for me it was good moments. I know like the community hates it, but of a high ranks for me. High rankings? Yeah, I feel like if you had like a really successful expansion where you did like a lot of really good stuff, like really pushing the content, really pushing the endgame, you're always gonna have fun memories of it.
Like what?
But everybody's different. I'm actually gonna do this. We can just kind of come back, repair, and skip it here. It's not the big deal like resin. Azurite? Yeah, I did not like Azurite. I feel like that expansion was the problem with it was band-aid on top of band-aid on top of band-aid. They had the neck and the Azurite system and the AP farming. People didn't like the AP farming. But also, people didn't really like the whole Azurite thing of like how you would have to replace your gear, and then you have to get up your neck so you can replace your gear for the same bonuses, you can get your bonuses, and there was not much depth to it. There was not much build variety. You just gotta have the best Azurite, and that was really about it. Didn't think about it. Didn't have to. But then when they added like the neck stuff, when they actually expanded shoulder stuff, and then the corruptions and cloaks and stuff, like it actually became kind of like a system on its own. But then it just like it felt like a system on top of system on top of system on top of system on top of system. It had good moments and bad moments. Like some people said that if BFA launched with a neck, Heart of Azeroth, and shoulders all the bad, it at least would have been interesting. And if they were to have toned down the AP grind, you needed to like a weekly grind, you needed a certain amount a week, and you can't get more, might have been a lot better. It still would have been like, oh, you gotta keep up with your AP, but might have been a lot better because you can at least get it done in a day and you're done.
You're duplicating,
you know?
right?
Yeah.
Aspect power incoming. Get it down, wait, please. Among died? Among died? I have no idea. I think we're just taking too much damage. We've had some good things. Far too buggy, most shareable. Yeah, it took a while. I don't think BFA really got good until about patch 8.2. When you went to Nyalotha. Najitar. When you went to Najitar and that whole area, it was an open world full of rares, full of treasures, and open world PvP. It was so good, and Mechagon. It gave players so much more to do, and it was a pretty good raid. I felt like that's where the game like really was like, whoa, okay, hold on. I mean, it was more stuff to farm with the neck and all that, but that's where the system really got a lot more depth, and it was kind of interesting, and classes were getting really strong, and it was fun, but also not. Did you do Mage Star Winter test round? No, I have not. No, hope they keep it though. They do keep it. I didn't do it. I kind of messed around with it to get some footage. It looks like some of the fights are a little bit harder, but it could be the gear that I'm running. I do need to mess around with like some of the scaling gear, see how that works. But some of the fights are adjusted a little bit for the talent, so some of them are going to be easier. Some I think are going to be harder. I think classes that just didn't have like any healing, like a demon hunter, is going to have a much easier time with it. But then, like, Enhancement Shaman had this guy that does, like, the... Enhancement Shaman has the fight where it's, like, the 3 of them, with Sigrid and 2 cohorts, Axe Guy, and a casting dude, and, like, the angel chicks that fly by, whatever, the CC thing. So there, at the very beginning, in the first phase, before the Axe Guy chases you the first time, like, fixates on you, the guy that does the casting, he just starts erupting void volleys everywhere, like he's a Shadow Priest, for, like, a second, and then never does that again. Literally never does that again.
Mailbox, please.
What's happening is we're just rolling it like bursting, waiting 3 seconds. We're getting it on the last second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Even during the first cyclone, I feel like we can spawn the ad with 2 since we're still in.
His voice sounds so
You're on
fine.
the
You think
X
so?
sectors, just keep that in mind.
Is that a meme or not? But you heard him yelling at us earlier? As long as you guys can hear him clearly, that's fine. Hear him, Nightmare, Acid. Everybody that doesn't have calls. As long as you guys can hear him, kind of okay. Some people find like the raid call outs by Euro, even though he can be like tough on us. They find it really helpful. We had Laura would pop into the streams. I am surprised I didn't go flying. I was already expecting to just become a bird.
Got 3.
I'll prep my wings. Was about to recognize myself as an avian. Oh god. That was something. What was that? It was a shaman. I thought it was a shaman. Oh, we got the ad really early, it feels like.
These marks go to triangle.
Maybe that's what he ran by.
Spread. Do not duplicate.
Oh god.
Go to triangle.
Gotta jump backwards like this and jump it into him. Good thing I moved left instead of right.
Next 2.
Kill the
Ads coming.
Walking away.
On
Like that,
side.
I was just gonna die either way. Okay, position, 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 position. Beautiful, here we go. Big damn, big damn, big damn, big damn.
Triangle. This is my kick. You're next.
2 more in. 1. These marks 2 to diamond and then 2
Yeah, we
to
could probably kill him, honestly. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that dam. 17 stacks. We're golden, boys. We're flying through this. Oh, God. Definitely want to use mobility here. Nice. Oh, huge. Oh, back on the platform already, boys. Let's go. Clean. Look at that. We're live, too. Hell yeah. Oh, the ads got killed, which is fantastic. This ad is out here, too, so we can just cleave it a little bit while focusing on the boss. Clean. Can we just do it again?
Got boss.
Kill that idea.
1 star. Other side.
Yeah, I don't want to cleave that out too badly.
No before mark. Pull that.
I didn't get to my platform.
Unfortunate.
Use personal.
Oh, Mem fell too. Okay. Alright. Well, here we are. I'm gonna slap by Dathia. She just angry slammed me. Zephyr slam. Look at me of A, dude. Rogue tank.
Go into X.
Look at that pally go, dude. Look at that pally go. Look at him go. Look at his damage. Bro's just popping off with these ads. Look at that. Oh my god. They got the boy. Look at him. Yo, that Thundercaller, dude. He's just executing these things. Frosty does a lot of damage to Arcane, but damn, dude. Him and Bearcat are over there just carrying their squad. We have had so much to do? Yeah, too much to do. Too much. I felt like going from like WoD to Legion, where you got like expansion where there wasn't a lot to do, to like, hey, wow, there's actually a lot to do. Was fine, but having like busy expansion like Legion into a busier expansion like BFA probably was not the play. I feel like that's why they should have toned down on like the amount of mandatory activities they had. And they shouldn't have done the AP system again. You know, just like a weekly cap or something. But I love what they got going on right now. Mr. Cosmouth. Dude, I gotta get that. I gotta get that one. I hit another tower. Okay, raid though. I thought another tower was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Okay, got a bunch of good pots. I really didn't hate it because it was like, it was better than 8.1. But Yeah, I didn't like how much grinding you needed to do in order to like get your what is it? The essences, I think it was called. The essences in your, is that what it was called? The neck things, you know what I mean? The neck powers. I didn't like that. That was not great. But like I thought it was fun to just like have more to do. I thought it was almost cool, like thematically. I just liked the whole idea behind it.
Pete, who are you
But-
sending your PI on?
Yeah, this is definitely not going to be universally liked by everybody.
Group 1, I'm sending it on Bill on Bull, and then Group 2, I am sending it on Mercenary.
Massive Vocal is dancing and someone says in chat, doesn't go to service social to do this. Oh man. That's hilarious.
Well, as soon as I like
doesn't do a ton for me.
start my ramp, I immediately die. Because I didn't think we were missing a healer or something up there.
Yeah, either Lurk
Yeah, I
or
wasn't
Billy is probably the play. Just keep on lurking for me.
I like Raid because of Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest had a lot of fun in BFA. They were really, really strong for almost the entire expansion. There were some moments where, like, towards Nyalotha, where they were, like, falling off a little bit, I think. I don't know why I grappled there. Misclick. Hope I won't need that. At least within 2 seconds. I think I'm still gonna burn my bat pots for now until we get, like, more time with this fight.
Alright, the first one you can just insta-dunk it.
There you go, big. Get up there.
Yeah.
Little 270k burst. Oh no, nice.
Used 0 mana for it, too.
Throw 2 in quick. Just throw in the next 2 and there it hits her. Go. Go.
Okay.
Red. This one's got a triangle.
Stay away from lines.
Sure, we're taking this ad. Also, we should probably be cleaving as long as we're not sacrificing any single target. It's getting busted by like somebody 80% health.
Another one.
But it's kind of good.
Kill ya.
Definitely want to kill. Definitely want to kill now. Okay.
Do a triangle. Just marks with a triangle.
That's a debuff drop.
2 more.
You guys need to interrupt that big ad.
I got that one because it was just channeling.
Go to diamond first.
Stay away from lines.
Big guy, they gotta die. Because he dies a little bit late.
These 2 in the
16
diamond.
stacks. Please kill it. Please kill it. Please kill it. Not too many stacks.
Yeah, the next
Oh god.
Next.
Okay, heal. Ooh. We're fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, we're not okay. Well, actually, we're okay. We can stabilize. Ah, we're dead. Yeah, that's why we gotta really just focus on the big ad. We really gotta do the big ad. That was a lot better, but definitely gotta put more pressure on the big ad. Just because that thing can die and we can finish off the little ads too. Like if they have no health whatsoever, like if we just put a bleed on them or something. But at least like what, P1 and people are down, but P2 deeds are still alive and still healthy. So we can at least maybe give them a chance to go upstairs and see if they can figure it out on their end. It's always good to just like, even if it's like a, okay, it looks like it's gonna be a white pole, at least like the group 2 that goes up, they can at least get a chance to like try and attempt it on their end.
Some room.
Did I help him kill it? Oh my god, I'm just taking so much jam. Can I just grapple the boss too? I think I gotta be close enough or far enough to be able to grapple. Oh no. I'm so dead.
These are...
We got no healers down here, so I'm just dead.
That would have been diamond spring.
Yeah, unfortunate. All right, let's vault time. Get it, my guy. Get it, get it. So what'd you get, Jake, from your vault? Or did you not open yet? You guys, I guess, get it all at the same time, don't you? Your vaults and whatnot. For some reason, I thought like maybe it depends on the time zone, but I don't think it does.
We were almost done with the ads at 18 stacks.
Shitload of bleed out damage. Like just a ton of it.
You just lost your
Yeah, I guess at 2 minutes.
Let's go, dude. Greek Torch Mythic? No way. What the? What is that? Wait, that's massive. I need that. Do you need? Can I have it?
I think that was your kick. That was never.
I told him I was gonna be the first one.
I thought that was second kick that was just raid casting.
No, I don't think he had one at all.
Galax Trinket? Yo, mad. Wait, that's good, right? Unless you got like the weird Galax Trinket. The Keck W does not give me a lot of confidence in me saying, wait, good. Unless you get the old totem of the master. Enter elemental stance, with dodging and parrying.
And I still reeled even with that.
Is it good?
Jump all 10.
It's on the road, my bad. Oh, okay, yeah, so you got the control. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good trinket. Now I'm Assassination Rogue with Algathor for seeing the Mythic Great Torch VG. Dude, you're just a channel. You're just gonna like AFK Rogue build, man. You literally have moments where you just gotta get AFK solving a puzzle or just like guzzling down people with a Grief Torch. That's gotta feel pretty bad in terms of like your rotation though, right? Like to some degree, yeah? There's no way. There's no way. Congrats though, that's a fantastic combo. Like it's strong. But I do wonder how like intrusive is it gonna be in your playstyle. Because I know there are a lot of rogues that, like in the rogue Discord at least for example, they're like, yo, no, I don't want to do Exsanguinate, I don't like it. I don't want to do my Algathor, I don't like it. I don't want to do Green Torch, I don't like it. Because it's like, they say it's super disruptive, but I'm here to play with a, what is it, Grief Torch. And I had Algathors for a short time, and then I got Trinkets that were seeming a little bit better than it. I did get a decent Algathor the other day, but then I kind of like traded it. I don't know if I should have done that. But I gave it to a Fury Warrior who just like wanted it. Or Prop Warrior who wanted to use it for Fury. So I decided to give since I'm not Assassination really. But maybe I should have kept it.
Open the computer too. Fuck.
Stay away from lines.
Bad instead next week.
You want to blue card? I want to. You have the extra marker, just drop it anywhere.
Let's get to Cleveland, boys. It's painful? Yeah.
Stay away from lines.
I wonder if that'll be one of those situations where you just kind of sacrifice a little bit of overall damage for like a better feeling play style. Maybe one of those moments. That might be the strat, honestly.
Spawning on blue side. This should be good. Flow back.
Positioning. Oh, that guy's super far away.
Main platform, be back green. Stop. That's where the other two
Next
are.
ring.
My chicken. But three and a diamond. He's coming.
Alright, he gotta go down. Go dying. He's gotta go a little earlier.
You guys go. I'll get it back.
16 stacks. Okay, this is doable. I got myself as much self healing as I can. We're chilling. We're alive. We're okay. We got more healing. We're golden. But is he playing Night Fae as a Mist River? Is that what you do? In raid? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that is what you do. Who knows?
Works with the purple.
Mist River, Night Fae, and raid. It's gonna be so much better once 10:05 comes out, but I guess it's good. I guess it's efficient. He's always healing like what, 3 people, 5 people.
Yeah, it's coming. We need more damage.
I got boss.
It's gonna be over by purple. Good right here. Kill it. Mark's coming soon. Alright, we're going over. These marks going to purple.
Was that a 3 stack? That should have been 2 stack, right?
Stay away from lines.
Or did we like roll it? Hope we didn't roll it.
Yeah.
Did I roll that one, chat, or did I not? Was that my mistake, or was that someone else? It shows it should be next to Nala. Force at number 5, exciting, let's go. Assassin historical lagotherapy doing victory to Big D, yeah. Get to upgrade my shoulders to tier, and grade my firehead. Yo, huge, dude. Yeah, the helm is massive.
We don't have a frosty flake.
The helm is very, very massive. Helm is a big good. I mean, yo, that's a good socket of ring. I mean, it's nice. That's a lot of leech.
We killed the small.
That's quite a bit of leech.
But we also had people dead.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, do we not have? Everybody up there, right? Yes, he is dead.
We might need one person to do this thing.
We need another person.
Boss is at
Or do we have another PI at that time?
I think that was fine. We just
I
died.
gave the PI to Urson. Would it be better if we put it on tasks for the main ad damage?
You guys have more infuser damage than we do.
We have 2 PIs that we can throw at that time, or just one?
I think just one. First platform has 2. But are they using it?
Do they
No, first
Yeah,
platform
they're
only
not.
has 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
We get a hammer real quick.
Feel good to laugh at a tier helm, tier item. Yeah, I know, right? It's the same where it's just like I don't even need you anymore. Wait, that wasn't a play class, wasn't it?
Y'all have more infuser damage than us.
Acid, are you sending your gargoyle
On a Death Knight.
like an up group?
Wait, is that ring as good then? It's if it's on a DK.
But
Now I don't know.
Out of army at that point?
Do. So now they got a bunch of Valor since I don't need to spend it on this thing. What do I upgrade with Valor now? Belt is only maxed. I guess I do boots.
Boss did not get buffed at all, really.
Or I do court all week today, all week this week, get my 4 keys, all courts, 20s, and then hope I can do all that Valor into a trinket. I think it's the plan. Isn't she like dying yet? Yeah, who, Dathia? I mean, how close are we getting to her? We're getting like a P2 of platform 2, but we're not really doing it super clean getting there. And we're not really doing that clean yet at the moment. But yeah. It's gonna take a little bit strap.
Was he doing a 3 stack during the cyclone?
Today is just the day where we actually get to see it, get to test it, get to do the fight, get to practice it, and we could probably optimize it, but I guess we're doing a lot of the optimization tomorrow. There's definitely some stuff we can adjust, maybe swap some classes in, swap some classes out. See who's performing, see who's doing well. And also the crit mastery shoulders upgrades has to be good. 14 tier sets, so I can chain my head. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Can't chain my head anyway till next week. At least it's something you can commit to, and at least it's like, oh, okay, it's a progress. You can just kind of like update that for the next week. That's good to have stuff like that. Little goals to work towards. Because the worst when the character's in limbo and you don't really know what you're doing with it. I'm wrong, it says before she changes form. For Dathia? It says before she changes form. With Dathia... Oh, depends what you mean by that. I think I'll need a little more context.
These marks going great.
Stay away from lines.
Ads are up. Repeat by green. To it.
Sorry. You can put forth in.
Anything else alive?
I'm only doing
Do the bigger
one at a
then.
time.
Oh, definitely gotta kill the infuser. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. So it just acts. Okay, we're fine. We're golden. Look, we're alive. We're living. Oh, and we got this cyclone. Otherwise, we're okay. We're fine. We're just chilling. Hell yeah.
These go to diamond.
Let that drop, let that drop, let that drop.
Wide arc, wide arc. Oh, wide arc. Wide arc, Dal. Good job.
I can't.
A good job.
Watch the ad, don't kill it.
Slow, slow. We're going to blue. Everyone to blue.
I'm walking away from the ad.
Go back.
There's no showing this time.
They made it over.
I got murdered by the ad.
It's troll as fuck. There's 6 cycling fucking purple.
Yeah, it's looking green.
What
Two
the
into
f-
X.
and they're all moving.
Which one's not even moving?
Go into X.
Oh! Oh, sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, I messed him up so badly. Yes, Death was on the council. She was Death was on the council. Oh yeah, so when Dathia dies, technically, when you're doing the council, when she's about to die, her brother, the icy guy, so she's their brother and sister, the ice guy, he puts a shield around her to save her because he's a good brother. So then she escapes and she goes to Razagath. So she's supposed to be dead, but she does get to escape last second. But she goes to Razagath and she's like, yo, they killed my brother. I need your power. I need to wipe him off out of this place. It's vengeance at this point. She's like, all right, snap, gives you power.
Literally 6 of them there.
I thought about it for a little bit. I thought you meant like Dathia is dying technically. She did say that she is given, she's given like She's given powers by Razagath. I thought you meant that because she goes like, this is too much power. She's like, it's gonna kill ya. Kill him before he does. But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it was unique because I was like, wait, isn't that the same person, Dathia? It was like, yeah, it is Dathia. I didn't realize it for a little bit until I understood. And then I understood, oh, she escapes because the guy saves her. I'm like, oh, what? At least he's a good brother. You know, at least he got a good family relationship. I mean, they're both dead because when you do the fight, you kill both. But in the Primalist too, so it's not like they're good guys to begin with, but like, at least they're like moral, sorta, to some degree. Maybe. I do like what they set up with the Primalists, because there's like a good portion of Primalists that think they're doing the right thing. Right? When you're doing Ruby Life Pulls, like the Primalist Meldrusa, she's talking about like how she's saving whelplings. Or like how Blaze Soup is like, quick, save the whelp, save the eggs. She's like, wait, saving? We're the ones saving. You guys ain't saving nothing. What are we talking about here? So I like how they're setting it up a little bit. Sad got an offhand wrist mace and shoes. I was hoping for a trinket. Guess I'll take the mace. I guess it's about $3.95 offhand. Definitely sim him if you can. But yeah, sometimes you get this kind of loot in the Oni. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it was Death on Council. It's good to see 11 villains family. I think it's kind of wholesome. Not gonna lie, I do kind of like seeing stuff like that. Like it's because they're brother and sister, so that interaction is just like, oh, okay, that's kind of neat. It's like, I know they're just bosses, so they don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I think they're trying to set up this whole, like, Primalists believe in their goal. They don't think they're the bad guys, and in fact, maybe the Titans in some ways are also going to be kind of like the bad guys. You know what I mean? That's probably what they're trying to set up. Like, yeah, they're bad guys because the things they do are bad, but like the reasons why they do it is probably like not the worst. You can kind of understand them, sympathize with them. This is my gem at a sub. It's mastery. Your mastery is a big finisher. It makes you do more finisher damage. I think that's why. I'd imagine it's that. Plus, also you have channels above the mastery damage, the bleed damage, to make it shadow damage, which makes it fully bypass armor, and you get a bunch of little augments above the damage of shadow damage. So that's why. But so many. If you're running like the meta talents, then yeah. Definitely, that's it.
Go into blue quick.
Five targets, the back powder. It is really good. It is a really good bleed. It's definitely something you should maintain, especially if you play like the meta build. It's not like a whatever. For some reason I thought I wouldn't make it, but we were fine. But yeah, it's a big bleed. It does a lot of damage. It is definitely necessary. It's a must-have. Also, why the hell was it doing 80k this whole entire time on the boss? She's actually just melted. It's a human ice cream cone.
These marks go to triangles, spread.
You can rock that one.
I robbed one there.
Debuff trap. And dunk.
Two.
That's me.
Just gonna focus on the guy that they can't hit. Yeah, Big Ed's taking a lot of damage, which is fine.
Go into diamond first.
I guess you'll be able to die pretty quickly. Gotta kill him. Huge. Nice. 18 stacks, doable. Good. Very, very livable. Okay, I don't have mobility though. This is gonna be pretty bad. Let's get mobility out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to grapple hook.
Where you going to diamond then?
Nice.
No one in green.
No, we need one in green.
Stay away from lines.
Need a lot of damage on this one.
My god, that mage pops off in that whole like area. Jesus, Arcane right now with the PI just does so much damage. It is disgusting how good it is.
Diamond. Getting knocked.
Oh, okay, cool. So if I time it right, I could get back on the platform from being mid-air by using Blade Rush. Except I need to be far enough away from the boss where technical Blade Rush is going to grip me to it. But it doesn't always do that. You gotta have a bit of a distance for it, or to make it happen.
Doing back.
Or maybe they change it so it's a little more consistent, because it used to not really grip you like that.
Because
I felt like it was way too close. Oh god.
Doing a diamond.
Oh god, I'm gonna go flying.
We definitely would have got through it at 18 stacks if we all didn't have debuffs.
That was fucking rough. Joe, you lose the blue.
So at least we get into the second platform a lot more consistently, chat, which is good. At least we're not dead by the time we get there. Not all of us dead. Yeah, like that. I Blade Rush there while I was mid-air and just didn't really go
I
close.
accidentally gave PI to Tass there.
You
How
go
did
further
it
back.
Feel any different?
Yeah, I didn't notice you didn't do it.
Or something. And look at the damage of the boss, man. Got up to 50%. That's pretty good. I think it's about as good as we got it so far. Except now she's getting buffed up permanently because that buff's there. We got those ads as well. We don't have people to do the ads thing.
Yeah, I should have done that. I'm not sure if it's up. Usually it comes up. I have to check, but I think it comes up like 1 or 2 seconds while I'm flying.
We probably only have to do that before, right?
I also like how there's like isn't 15 different protagonists. Like for example, Ajara was just one patch. So there's like one organization. Is the reason why crit was better than mastery and secret technique? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty
I
good.
think you do 4 and like if
Secret
you
technique
do
is really good too.
Send a tank and healer up there.
But yeah, I agree with you on that one. Ajara is just one patch. Yeah, so they didn't have it as like one whole patch, one protagonist. They do definitely have some big names, but they have like the Primalists, right? And you don't need to know too many of their names. There's the Primalists, there's Razagath, and then from Razagath they have 3 other dragons to work with. And I'm sure it's gonna go through a lot of them, but yeah. But right now, like in terms of protagonists, learning all about all the new characters, like you have the aspects, the Primalists. Let's start there. And then we could develop further on. But so far I've been enjoying it, man. I know like World of Warcraft doesn't really get a lot of praise for like the narrative stuff, but I've been kind of enjoying like the narrative stuff they've done with this expansion so far. It is because it's so pulled back. It's not like so super in your face or anything. But it's not exactly an afterthought either, right? Somebody like really did think about the story, the lore. I gotta give myself more of those.
Also, like,
and it's just kind of cool. I don't know. Urukon is just one of the aspects I'm scared of. Yeah, is the one that I'm scared of. I do want to see what Urukon is all about. Like, what it is about the Earth aspect, right? The Earth Primalist Incarnate. That's like super scary. Because I mean, they were like at Razagath, they were like Razagath. They did want to stop Razagath, but it was like, well, Urukon is the one that they were like super cautious of. Is the best word. Real quick, you know you can close the cycle if you need to. Just notice you don't use that much. Like just. Question: can I just cloak the cyclone as I'm gonna pull down and stay in and just not move? Just stay on the boss, and even if the cloak falls off, I'm okay. I'm not gonna fly in. Or like, does the cloak stop me from being pulled in? How does that work? Because I did not know that. But I'm guessing it's one of the two interactions. Either it just stops you from being pulled in, or just like ignore the mechanic entirely. If it ignores the mechanic, I'll do it. I'll do it a couple. I want to see if I can try it. Potentially. Hope he's scored by Yasharaj, I think so. Yasharaj was... Wait, wasn't Yasharaj the shot one? The heart of Yasharaj? Because Yasharaj, we never actually fought Yasharaj. Not directly. Out of all the corrupted Void Lords. Or the old gods. Yasharaj isn't the common one. But Yasharaj was like, we had the heart of Yasharaj in Mr. Pandaria. He's basically the guy like where the shot came from. You know how all the old gods have like a a type of minion that spawns from them, like some are very calamari, but then you also had the Yaxaron, who was like a big old maw. You know what I mean? That kind of like enemies. They were just all have a very theme to them. Very much a theme to all of them. Yeah, Shahraz was the one where basically the Shah came from, so I'm guessing he looked maybe a lot similar to the Shah. But we had the Hardy Yesharaj, which Garrosh kind of like knocked into the waters, and then he got transformed by, more or less. But we never actually faced it directly. Yesharaj. It was basically like, oh, it was not really sealed, but it was like dead, but not fully dead, because they're not really ever dead. It was basically just a heart, so wasn't much going on with it.
Platform be by green.
But maybe that's why it was a heart. Is because it's like it strikes at the emotions of the Pandaren, like shower of fear, shower of anger, shower of that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something to kind of like a big message. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. I didn't even know how to read. Okay, big guy's gonna have to get this absolute dumpster damage wise. Oh god, please kill it, please kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, big guy, please kill it, guy, please kill it. Yeah, okay, maybe we live, maybe we die. Oh.
Okay, put that in the diamond, please.
Okay, we got sprint, so we can use this. But yeah, we never actually messed around too much with Yesharaj. Unless I'm wrong, but I played Miss Pandaria.
Quit rolling it. There you go. Go.
Your task after this? I'm good. The puzzle box is not up. 10 seconds.
You just have to.
Yeah, let's try the whole flying in the air with Blade Rush. Like, look, I Blade Rush there and just didn't go. I need to go like away from the boss. I need to be like high enough apart where I'm not on their hitbox. But if I'm like really, really close to hitbox, I just don't even go zoom into them. That's the biggest problem. I can't like charge close enough to them.
Let that debuff drop, please.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, I made a friend.
Put that mark in the X.
Is the group up top? Is they back? Oh, they all died. Okay. Well, at least we were getting kind of like a decent like value off of that. Clean.
You said there were stocks on platform 2?
Ah. Whatever.
Yeah, we had 4 over there.
Okay.
Why specifically Sharaj? That is a good question, actually. Reason why, if it being a hard, Amantul, or Narganon literally ripped your Sharaj out of the world that created the first world of eternity. Oh. Without an emotion. And from the sounds of Primalist proto-drakes were around before, or at the same time as the Titans as possible, Urukron is corrupted by an old god. I don't know. I maybe, but I hope not. I don't want to do the old god thing too early. We just said BFA, right, with Nazath. We just said Nazath and BFA. I would hope not.
We're doing
like maybe, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
The first platform.
Because then it was literally just a beta Lich King and beta Deathwing. Huh.
You want to be wherever the ad knocks you back to. You want to stay in the back quadrant, kind of close to it.
Well, no, I guess I don't know. It's, I do think they're gonna talk about Deathwing, and of course, like his corruption with the powers that be. But I don't know, maybe because it was like what, an Earth incarnate, so it was like really close to the Earth. But when you're in Earth that close, you have whispers from the Earth, which is where the old gods linger. I don't know, maybe. I want to see where they take it though. Yeah, corrupts Saranite, Lich King, Zath corrupts Deathwing. Maybe.
Yeah, lock rocks real quick.
Time will tell though, yeah. We'll see what they do. I just don't hope they jump into the whole old god too early. 5:30 a.m. here? Yo, Tony, thanks so much for popping in, man. Appreciate you for sticking around that long. Thanks so much, my guy. Hope you have a good one. We'll be calling here in 30. I'll tell you tomorrow how this prog goes, yeah? Hope you have a wonderful evening, my guy. Take it easy. Oh, wonderful morning at that point, yeah? Take it easy. Thanks so much for popping in. Appreciate ya. We'll switch the other mix here in a bit, boys. I shouldn't have swapped. I shouldn't have rerolled. Too early a reroll. Too early, Executus. Too soon, Executus. He rerolled too soon.
Those are in the other market. On other phone.
Chill on that cleave.
Stay away from lines.
Get over.
Ads coming.
Chill on the ad. It's your spot.
Okay.
Knocking back.
Like green.
Okay, big blasters. Big blasters.
Decent agree.
Red bear.
After we both drop.
The big guy gotta die.
Focus a small ad. Don't kill the
I know we got a good small ad, but like the big guy also gotta die. Gotta die at the same time. There we go. Oh, 16 stacks? Huge! Woo, that's good! Hell yeah! Okay.
It works. Better than going up once of this.
Oh god. One flying.
Let that drop. Let that drop. Let that drop.
I'm gonna go long way.
Did another dunk?
I feel like I'm just gonna get
So many marks
capped.
You can put extras in the X or something. You can dunk on diamond after this.
Try not to cleave that out too hard. Just way too long. We're all dead. That's
Yeah,
okay.
When we got knocked back.
I think it personally I want to shot it because there isn't too much of that out there. True, I do agree with you on that one. But it's gonna be a problem if someone else is missed in Duracan in particular. Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. That is true.
Wipe it out.
For the love of God, on pull, after you drop off your first circle, get the fuck out. I literally cleared mine and got it back again while I'm demonic circling. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen that. You came back with it, and then the people that were around your circle got it.
Dude, I dropped mine, disengaged out, and got another one as I was disengaging.
Your
It was a great
DPS does not matter. Just get the fuck out.
Like the last one has to wait like just a second because I still have to dupe off that one, and that's why I got like so funky with it. I just wasn't able to get It's fine. You can
Make it the other
there's, like,
mix.
a teleport thing like right below.
Proper class does stuff.
It teleports you to the platform.
It's probably the aspect power. He's held the stasis all these years, dude. Oh no, please stop mentioning aspect power. Please, you're gonna literally will it into existence. Please just stop saying the words aspect power. Just for the love of God, don't make it happen. And every time you say it, I'm just like, every time, like a part of my body tenses because I don't want it to be a thing. I don't want it to be a thing. I'm not even kidding you. A part of my body literally tense. Every single time it happens. My God. Someone's asking for no, please. You guys are just it's gonna be one of those things where you go look in the mirror and you say aspect power 3 times, and it's gonna appear. And you have a tweet. Aspect power returning in the patch 10.05. Oh my God. You guys loved AP and Legion and Shadowlands. Introducing aspect power. Power of aspects. They're gonna switch it like that if they did that. You're gonna go like in the power of the aspects. Please no. Like this is good what we got so far. Just do more of this. What are we doing right now? I like grinding renown when I know I don't need it. Like, no, just knowing that I don't have to makes me want to do it. Makes you want to get it for all the other rewards, all the other goodies. Not even kidding, yeah. Not having AP in such or renown in such a spot where I know I don't need to do it. It's more like you don't. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Makes me want to do it. Literally makes me want to do it. I want to know what other rewards could I get.
Get the attic.
What was that?
Lurson, why?
Dude, I don't know what that was.
He's going to triangle.
Stay away from lines.
I was gonna say, if I don't go flying there when it was doing that applesauce cross thing. Oh. Look at the damage, boys. Look at the damage. Second ad. Woo. We're huge.
Back now. Platform group. These going to triangle. Wait. Throw him in now.
You put that in the bag.
We gotta start working the big guy too. Kill it. Little ad is gonna die. He's gonna die. Just kill the big guy. Oh, look at that. 15 stacks, bro. We're chilling. Oh god, please don't fall.
Slow, 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 slow.
Oh.
Don't think that ad will.
There it goes.
Well, give me that to cleave. Give me that cleaver.
Sorry, I did a second.
Get out of here. Dirty patters. Let me cleave. Let me pad. I am the one who pads.
These marks going to diamond.
Stay away from lines.
Don't kill the ad yet.
Two more. The extra one can go on to X after the debuff falls. We're going to blue. Get over to blues. Slow. Let everyone get here. These ones going to diamond.
Get back up.
That was an early kick.
I got next year.
Oh god. What is happening? Why am I lagging?
Stay away from lines.
Go into X first.
Just interrupt the ad.
Be away from our platform.
God, we're just taking so much damage. Did they do their side, by the way? They killed our end. Looks like they made it. We're not doing this clean, but we did make it, chat.
Two more in there. No more. Take the other ones to start, if you could. One more into X.
You guys do know you spawned it.
We go up. Okay, cool. Oh god. So this is where we'll be going up and doing this. Ah. I'm out here defending the fort. Man. In the lead up to Dragonflight, people were memeing about it being a thing. Yeah, a lot of people were, man. But the problem with when you meme it, right? There's a lot of people out there that believe it. You see a couple of memes, and then I have people coming into my chat like, wait, why didn't you tell me there's aspect power? And I'm like, Douglas, what the hell is aspect power? And it's just one of those things where it's just like, yeah, aspect power isn't a thing, but people believe it. And it's just like, yeah, it was one of those things where people were believing like straight up fake stories about what the expansion is gonna be. And it's just like, the entire time on stream, just like, no, that's not how this works. So this is how we know this works. This is how we know that works. I had to bring up blue posts all the time because there'd be dudes in chat. I don't believe you. I feel like you're just like giving us a bunch of bullshit. And it's just like, okay, let me get the article again. And it's like, it's just super hostile. I'm just like, dude, we just have, like, we have the blue post right here. Like, I'm just trying to be reasonable. You know, like, I got this on my side. It's unbelievable as well with the whole AP acronym. Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah,
get the mark
yeah.
from the boss,
It's crazy.
You get it from someone else. Take it to a different marker.
It was weird, man. Wait, why is this song part of it? For some reason the song is there, huh? Let's do Phoenix. And Shadowlands are what you thought we were getting, as I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people did, man. A lot of people thought that. They were like, well, we had AP for so long. And then I was like, and then we were like, okay, no Covenant abilities, no aspect abilities, nothing. They're like, oh, wait, for real. Okay, so what is there? We're gonna get what? Our talent points. We got talents now. And then we're gonna get like what? Green Dragonflight powers, red Dragonflight powers. I'm like, no, talents and that's it. Okay, so like, what do we get later? Like, do we just get all our talent points? Is that something we gotta unlock through like the Covenants? It's like, no, you have a set amount of talent points you can run with, make a talent build like you used to back in the day. That's it. There's no more points. You're not getting more points. And I'm like, nah, there's no way. Like, this is eventually gonna be able to fill it out, right? It's like, no, that's not how that used to work, and that's not how it's gonna work. We literally have blue posts of how it's gonna function. And it's just like, everybody was like, okay, there's always gonna be like this next thing. Okay, talents are here, but they're gonna upgrade somehow, and there's gonna be something else to farm, and this other power, and it's like, no, that's it, that's our classes. We get tier, that's it. You have no idea how often I had to be like, at stream, just explaining that over and over. I don't understand, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm used to explaining things over and over, because like, I'll explain it to one person, but then you guys will come in the chat, they have no idea what's going on, they never even heard me explain it, so then I have to go again, I have to go again, I have to go again, you know what I mean? But man, it was crazy, you know. I think it's just the last few expansions, if you played them, you're like so hardwired to just be like, okay, that's how it was been for the last few expansions, and that's how it's gonna be. And I would just, to me, I was just like, I'm ready for a change, I'm ready to just like shed all this. And I've been playing alpha and beta, so I guess I've been like, you know, a little bit more exposed to like how things work, how things function. Can repeat that, exactly, Panda, exactly. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, by the way. I like an expansion. I see you play a lot. Hope you're having a lot of fun. Wouldn't mind having tier sets. Tier sets of set things that give us talents we otherwise wouldn't have. Most builds will only miss 100 talents to make them perfect. I see what you mean, kind of like a legendary ring back in Legion, where like a ring would give you a talent. I don't know. I feel like they could be more creative than that. Like, that could be kind of cool, but I think they could be more creative than that. So, but hanging in there. I'm sorry to hear that, my guy. Hope you're doing good. Drink plenty of water, get as much rest as you need to, honestly. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That's never fun. Normally we'd be like, haha, well, at least you got some video games to hang out, brother. I've heard plenty of guildies that were just like absolutely miserable with the Rona. So I hope you're doing good. Video games are no video games. Hope you're doing chill. At best, you could like, I hope the symptoms are very, very mild. Come on. Wasn't their fault, but like, damn.
Wait.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Oh, still not out of the woods yet. Oh. I thought it was over, man. I thought it was it. I'm flying. I was waiting to use my what is it, Blade Rush ability and try to time it properly. And hope I can time it right. But we're golden. We're cruising. We're cruising, we're schmoozing. For now. Until we panic again.
Go, yeah.
Oh!
Fucking tornado.
Which way are we going?
Oh, God.
Oh god. Oh, we go.
I'm not gonna make it up there.
Godspeed, everybody.
Godspeed, everybody. You gotta drag him out, man. I don't know.
That was my
I got
fault.
hit by fucking tornado.
So do we ever get those ads back? Or is it like we only get to go for 5 knocks? We just gotta figure that out ourselves. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I thought the ads would permanently like stay forever. Just realized how much content comes up next week. Primalist, Trading Post, Mage Tower, Guardian. Exactly. There's a lot of cool stuff, man.
And I sent
Bunch of stuff. Probably just get back to the game. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the GOAT elemental shamans dude is cracked, and he hasn't played since what? It was like is the same XD other than his rotations.
Yeah.
Like the game itself,
I sent it on the boss.
like compared to like Shadowlands and stuff. I guess it would be to some degree because some of the talents you have right now, they do draw on like some of the bar powers, legendaries, partial covenant abilities, all that stuff. Or I mean, like he hasn't played in a long while. Like what did
rewind
you
after
didn't play those? Oh, when did you stop playing?
And I shouldn't be rewinding at the very start.
Yeah, I guess the question would be like, what was the last time you played? So he just didn't bother? Oh, okay. Legion was like, if I have a life. Oh, in Legion. Okay. I guess it's partially similar to that of Legion. I'm trying to think of like BFA and SL if there was anything like super special about Shaman. But I guess not really. I think it's just the other expansions kind of built up on what was in Legion. Huh. That's definitely a special case, because I know they even like spec like an owl the world changed quite a bit. Same with Assassination. But I never thought of it like that. Lava... Elementals of lava? Yeah. I guess they didn't have like what Primordial, but yeah, you had like what Elementals, you had a lot of the procky stuff, Earth Shock into Earthquake. I believe that was still a thing already back from Legion. I don't think it was super unique or anything like that. I could be wrong. But aside Fog Gamma Heroic, Comex, let's go, dude. That's a huge weapon. Hell yeah. Happy for you. I got myself the normal version. I actually had the Heroic yoinked for me, but it's okay. Normal works too. That's massive. It's a big weapon, man. Big 3-minute cooldown. It's a little bit weird to use just because of like the whole channel thing, and it's like it doesn't really line up with the cooldowns, but it's huge. It's a big impact weapon. One big single target, it does it. Plus, Evoker is the first class with like a truly unique weapon. I'm sure they'll give to all the classes as the expansion goes on, but damn, hell yeah.
Ads coming.
Mommy. Get in position.
Try not to hit it too hard.
He's going to green.
I already used it.
I can grip him in, or kick him in.
This is 2 into diamond first.
Okay, big guy's down, which is kind of good.
One at a time.
He may die to bleeds. He may die to bleeds. Not a guarantee, but hopefully he does. Or dots or whatever. Others will just have a little ad over there. That's... Oh, he did die. There's a demon stuck over there. There's a demon stuck over there. His demon is stuck over there. I just thought about it, like, what the? I was like, oh, 20% damn buff gone. Just on a platform, man. He doesn't move with you. Oh, I love that. I love that talent. That was my favorite Covenant ability. No joke. I actually did like it a lot. I thought it was really, really cool.
Marks in 10. We're gonna get him.
Blue side. Can you get closer? Stop.
Oh, I don't know if they can be in a better position or they're dead. I mean, Fate's over there, but I think a lot of us died.
Just need more to add DPS there.
We have people there? We do have people there. Wait, okay, so platform 1 is dead, basically. But platform 2 actually gets a chance. And we'll see how they do.
Go to X and diamond.
Oh, I'm gonna save, aren't I?
X. No.
Wide arrow, but apparently not wide enough.
Stop.
It's wide when you don't want it to be. And it's actually kind of slim if you think it's gonna be wide.
Do not spread that.
Ah, this ass clenching every time.
Oh.
On Heroica's not too bad, but I just don't want to do center ass 2.0, where I'm just like literally flying in the air. I was already literally a travel form druid on Spider Boss. I don't want to do this. They get it? No, they didn't. Or maybe they did do it. Or maybe they did come back, actually. No, I think they might have made it back. It's called Who Killed Vice. That's a little less of a joke. I think it's still a fantastic name.
Just throw it right
I love the original name, like Assassination. So I just named myself Blade Flurry and that's stuck since then. Everybody else changes the name. I just call myself Blade Flurry. That's literally all I do. Stab Boy. Very original. It's fantastic.
If those ads aren't
Legion Maelstrom overhaul in Ellie. And Ellie was more focused on Nature Cast and Flame Shock. Lava Lash. Oh, yeah.
The ads had like just spawned.
Yeah, that kind of does ring a bell a bit. And Kill Vi. You're looking to be like, what the hell is that name all about?
The second one that spawned too hard. But
What is
died
it?
too slow.
SL Season 3?
Oh, I took the tank buster. What the fuck? That's what killed me. Did I taunt the boss early?
Their first slam? And just over slammed? There's like a little bit of an overkill.
That I think will help on the second one is there's an
They're like at no health. So
shoot on some people after the first.
yeah, I don't know.
So what I mean by that is
I just think it should have been healed up a little bit more.
that should be going.
Block Skull, Hookle Bow as well. Oh yeah, Hookle Bow. I think I remember the Hookle Bow. I don't think you brought the Vi into duels, but I think you brought the Woe into duels before. My guild called Who Killed Who Killed is the play though. Is the good one. Who Killed Vi and Who Killed Woe made no sense. Especially with Vi. Especially with Vi. Why was I don't understand why people were like, oh, you gotta kill Vi because the haze buff. It's like, dude, Douglas, it's a 50% haze buff. It's like a bad drums. Like you got a demon hunter. No wait, you have a rogue in this group and a monk. Like both of them are not a haze class. Seriously. Why people kill Vi? It was like, oh, haze buff, bloodlust, oh, cosmic damage, and it just does nothing. It tickled the boss. It literally did no cosmic damage.
Yeah,
it was so minor. At least Woe was like, oh, DR. That's kind of useful in like high tyrannical. That DR is nice and stealth. Oh, so good. After they changed it a little bit. And then I mean, cooldown reduction, dude. Out of the bat, I was like, yo, I think CDR is gonna be big. And I was told, nah, by my guildies. So we're like, nah, haze buff and the cosmic damage. Just look at it. It was like, okay, we've got a haze buff, like it feels like nothing. Or we could just get CDR and just do more damage, go from pack to pack, get defenses and offenses. Literally everything back. It's so nice. Cool kicks too. Ooh, that's big. Throwing cooldowns at it. And then eventually people started throwing cooldowns at it, and it was just like, oh, okay, now the meta. Cooldown reduction is too good. Like, that's where people want fairies. Oh, cooldown reduction, I need my fairies. It's like, and then we got Woe, which is cooldown reduction. It's like, now why would we want that?
Try to keep this area right
Made
here.
no sense. Made no sense at all.
So we can all run in the
No
park.
sense at all. Yeah. Like a grouchy old man upset about people killing 5 in season of himself. God. You can tell I thought about it a lot. It lives rent free in my head. Oh my god. Douglas. Thank God we're not in Shadowlands, man. Jesus. Oh. Imagine still dealing with that of a headache. That'd be fun. Although they did do, like, I feel like they really did throw the game up a lot better by towards the end of the expansion. But it was like by the time people like really stopped caring.
Yeah, go.
That in the triangle.
But like if we had like basically season 2, what season 3 was, I feel like it would have been kind of okay. Like with all the quality of life stuff. Like really, really early quality of life adjustments. Maybe even more. Turn it up to an 11 maybe. Also, I'm doing 80k in the opener. What the hell is this? I normally don't do that much in the opener.
That's cool.
Star. Red.
Let's knock back the next week bus is
Was the best SL season? I agree with you on that. I think season 4 was cool. I didn't mind season 4. I thought it was cool in terms of like stuff for us to do while waiting for DF. Yeah. I thought it was good in terms of that regard, but like it didn't. They didn't really carry it as like, or didn't sell it like it's an installment season. It's like off-season content kind of deal. It's just a bonus season. But I thought it was really cool for them to go back and like dungeons of all the expansions and find them to wait to upscale them and have that be as a Mythic Plus. Because it's like, I think it opened up a door for like, hey, people like that idea. Let's do that more for like DF and stuff. Like I like the idea of like, you have all these dungeons and all these mechanics and they get no use at all. And it's like, why don't we actually give them a use? Why don't we actually make them like worth something? I gotta feint this? I may have to feint this. Take no damage when I feint this. I may actually have to do that. But yeah, I agree with you. It was a really fun season. Plus tier sets were a thing too. It was really fresh. It was actually kind of fun for a bit. In PvP, I think that's why people complained a lot. It was like PvP sided tier sets. This tier was busted for PvP. And it was just unfair how Raiders and Mythic... Raiders more than anything, but if you had access to a Mythic raid or Heroic raid, you just had such an advantage over everybody. Eventually, like, Creation Catalyst came out and it really wasn't bad.
We're going to blue with that?
But yeah. Definitely not ideal. Cosmic for once, I know, right?
Still going to purple.
Oh, is it our guys that did or was it their guys that did? It looks like our guys that did. Group 1, so Group 2 gets to practice. I think this is probably the last bull chat.
X first.
Probably the last bull for the night, but we'll see.
2 into X.
Finish that with 15.
2 into purple. Do 1 purple, 1 purple. Do 2.
Your ad move.
Did the ad, and I guess we'll be using that in order to take it into the next one. I see why people do so much single target damage on the boss. Because you really do want to get the single target damage out while also taking care of the ads, but the boss gotta die. Because eventually you'll run out of the amount of ads you can use. Because I don't think they respawn or anything. You are limited. Eventually you'll have that one platform where it's just like, okay, just gotta truck the boss. We're gonna be behind on DPS, so this is definitely not gonna be like easy here. Oh god.
You won't have either me or Claire for this ad platform?
That would be like a wait. Hold DPS. Next time. I missed my kick. I'm gonna call myself out for making that mistake.
Stay away from lines.
Okay, pretty good night, I think. I think we're successful at it. No, it's when someone kills the one you want in South Skip. What the? Oh, okay, I see. Vice Cosmic Damage proc for 1 skip W? Yeah. On the wall. What do I just wipe keep playing for wife? I just really wanted waited so long to get the Callus system around. Yeah, that's what McGildy said too. Like they could have probably got it up a little bit earlier. Could have been maybe like 2 weeks ago.
15 stacks.
But you know what? At least the content schedule is like, at least it seems like they got a cadence with it, right? I mean, the fact that patch 10.05 is coming out as early as it is, a lot earlier than like in SL, because SL usually like a 0.5 patch like took like 100 days. Here it's like 50, half that. I think it's good. It has more of a collegian-esque cadence to it. So I don't think it's that bad. But I do agree. I'm sure they got a lot of feedback in terms of like Catalyst 1 should have come out, because like for many people that PvP and Mythic Plus, that's like the way that they gear. So feeling like you're behind because you got unlucky with a vault is probably like not ideal.
First 2 sequences are definitely the hardest part since the rest is repeat.
I think they could definitely do something like where it's available more often, but maybe you can get an item like every 2 weeks at the very beginning. But like week 1, you could make an item into a tier set immediately. You know what I mean? But maybe you get it like once every 2 weeks, you get a charge or something. So it's kind of like you stagger the amount of charges you get. Instead of getting once a week, it's like once every 2 weeks. Kind of like how you get a spark. And then at least you can start itemizing your character a little bit better. That, or they need to find a way for Mythic Plussers and PvPers to upgrade normal gear to tier gear. Maybe like, you get enough Valor, right, as a Mythic Plusser, and if you just store a bunch of Valor, you can like guarantee a turn an item into tier before Catalyst comes out, right? You pay to a guy and then you get Valor. But then again, the problem is like, if you do that for PvP, you create situations where like, if let's say you give PvPers or PvE Mythic Plussers a way to get, God, look at the amount of people out here, love it. If you give a way for Mythic Plussers and PvPers a way to acquire tier early, then raiders, people that just want to raid, are going to feel like, well, I have to do all these side activities so I can do well in my bit of content. I think there's got to be a way to earn gear either way you slice it, but I don't know, man. It's just, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. A valid tier vendor. If they did that, then PvPers and raiders would feel like they have to do that too, right? They have to do all that just to get tier. You know? So I just wonder if there's like a way that they can like change it. You know? Or they could change it or make it, I don't know, just there's got to be a way for like Mythic Plussers and PvPers to earn the tier. You know, raiders go in, they do the raid bosses, they get tier from there. Mythic Plussers and PvPers just need a way to be able to do that through their activity as well. For PvP, I think it would be easy. You get like PvP gear, and you have the tier gear that only functions within PvP, right? So now how like right now PvP gear has like the scaling to it, right? Where it's this higher item level scaling within PvP. You could have PvP gear with tier bonuses, but the tier only applies within PvP. So then this way you make it so that it's not an item that a raider or a Mythic Plusser needs to get themselves either, but it is something that a PvP can work towards. So then this way you're like secluding it so that PvPers can get it specifically, and that'll be like their way of getting gear. For Mythic Plus, I don't know, maybe they could get one where it's like in dungeons you get tier, but like I wouldn't want it to be limiting like that. That'd be weird. PvP activation, I think it's easy. I think that makes the most sense because you want to use it in PvP, but it's not as good as like PvE. But you do get the scaling bonuses, and it allows you to get the gear, but also makes it less of a reason for somebody who just wants to do dungeons and raids that doesn't want to touch PvP. They don't feel like they have to interact with PvP to PvE. You know? I think that one makes sense. As for like dungeons, I don't really know what they would do. As for dungeons, I have no idea what they would be able to do, man. I have no clue. I have no idea. But if they could somehow find a way to like where you don't have to do the other activity, if you just want to raid but don't want to really do dungeons super hardcore, or if you just want to dungeons but don't really want to raid hardcore, if they could find a way to like equally give it both of them tier without feeling like you have to do the other's activity, that'd be best. I just don't know how you'd go about it. Unless you just put like tier pieces in dungeons, but then you create a situation where a dungeoneer or a raider would just have to do spam dungeons until they got all the tier bonuses. You know? Creation Catalyst just needs to come out earlier. I feel like that would solve a lot of the problems. It's just like, okay, give them a couple of weeks of Vault. Alright, Creation Catalyst is here. And look at like stagger the amount of like catalyzations you can do. If they really just want to be delayed. But it's just like, yeah, I don't think it's necessary either. I don't know. I am glad that the content's coming out, but that is a conversation, honestly, for the next patch. Like an actual 10.0, 10.07, you know, 10.1 rather. Like if the Creation Catalyst could be available a little bit earlier, that'd be fantastic. They could do that. I thought it was a Dathia for a second. That's a Hunter. Wow, what a set. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate ya. Hope y'all have a good one. I don't know if I'm doing any quartz. I'd love to get a group for a quart or whatever. Trinket. Really need a trinket. But I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a 20 quart done. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna get myself some coffee and get some work done as well. I want to see if they fix that Warlocky thing. Because if they fix the Warlocky thing, there's stuff I can work on right now, which will be absolutely fantastic. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Be back here tomorrow for regular stuff. I think I want to get some alts caught up with some gear on Mythic Pluses. Ruby Shots, we could need the weakauras. I got the Ruby, dude, go for it. So Ruby, if you look at the damage, just target a train dummy in like a single train dummy and use the shell once a day. And then you'll train the dragon to do single target damage and AoE. I think you gotta like target a Healy dummy if you want it to be a Healy, and then you gotta target something to give stats. I forget what. I think like a fire elemental to give stats or something. But yeah, definitely get yourself a weakauras just so you can track where it's at. Definitely worth. Alright, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, yeah? Peace. Think a bit about it.